He didn't do everything.
Are we at the Coca Cabana? What was that?
What was that?
I don't know. I kept
deleting. We're supposed to have a theme song.
Welcome. It's Saturday night, which means it's time for Saturday Night Special, the 6th best show on Renovision. With comments such as, "For the love of God, let your friend stay where he's at," SNS, and that channel is a rest area toilet bowl, and you don't need any more stinking up the best comic YouTube show going. And this is an absolute terrible watch. Such douche chills. How about we check in with Jedi Johnson and see if he thinks the boys are ready to start the show?
Yeah, I still think we're more prepared than SNS, even with the rush who did on the show.
Well, shit, I hope you boys are ready to bring the mayhem, because an all-new episode of Saturday Night Special starts in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, that's a good intro.
There we go.
Yeah, got the intro.
Isn't that the one dude, the stalker dude?
We're more prepared.
Yeah, he is the stalker dude.
Dude, that's the dude that always tries to take
the room,
pictures. Yeah, across the room, trying to act like he's taking selfies with me. That's good. I mean, hey, listen, your thumbnail's like a piece of decoupage, but that was a good intro. Good stuff.
Don't dare, Matt, to put more shit on it.
Dude, I don't think you can fit any more shit on that thumbnail.
I am taking partial credit to how well this show is doing right now. I'm taking credit for that.
You did.
That intro? That's how much, dude.
I felt like I had to light a fire, and you guys responded, and now the rest of us are just trying to catch up.
You definitely put a fire under Matt's ass.
I love that elevator music. It reminds me of pretentious douchebags holding a New York Times in an elevator.
Yeah, I kept expecting someone to break in and say, "Your call is important to us, please."
That's a lot of good production value there. Hey, get Matt working on that. We need that production value cross channel. That's really good.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Jedi really put a fire under Matt's ass.
That's nice, dude. I like it. That's good. That is that creepy dude, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The douche kills one.
Yeah. Holy weirdo.
He wasn't with us last night.
I know.
Hey, GT.
We spotlighted one of GT's comic sales last week, and he wasn't even there to be in the glory of it.
I remember that. Yeah.
Maybe he was getting douche chills. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yep. You can't control when they come on. They just hit you.
Hey, Kyle, fellow.
I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that means.
What, douche chills?
Yeah, what is it? Don't you have to have a certain female body part to have that?
Will we be talking comics tonight?
I don't know. You can't tell.
I don't know. You can't tell from the thumbnail.
We'll get to it. Don't try to rush us, Ed.
We had a guy in the chat a couple times that come and said, "Isn't this a comic show? Aren't you guys going to fucking talk about comics?"
Hey, Hey, can we give it like 4 minutes before we keep? I mean, and I'm the guy that should be talking about swearing, but like so that we don't have to fight the limited. It'd be nice if we made more than 3 cents a show. Just say.
We'll get
to
it.
Just say.
The crossover event of the year.
Oh, the Renovision Rangers.
What is that? What's Tyson's thing? What is that?
What's up, guys? This is a crossover event.
No. His little emoji thing. I like looking at.
Oh, that's scanners.
Oh, scanners. Yeah, head
It's
exploding.
the dude's head exploding on scanners.
Oh, Terry.
Who is this unprepared person invading our Saturday nights?
Breastfeeding is when? Breastfeeding is always.
What's up, Archel? Happy Saturday. Well, I think we got a pretty fun show for you guys tonight. Like
Hartman. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Hartman.
Hey, Hartman. That's his name. Carday West. I forgot what his name was.
Just to let everybody know, if you guys are looking for some custom Hartman card stuff, this is stuff he's working on for me right now. Looking freaking sweet right now,
dude.
Who's that? Who's that person right there?
That's the buddy I run the dodgeball league with.
Is that a chrome refractor?
Is he the dude? He's the guy. Hey, he's the guy it's your dead weight. His shoulders are heavy.
No, it's the other way around.
Oh, really? Sam's good.
Sam is the shoulders weight guy.
Well, unfortunately, my buddy's been out on medical leave for a while, so unfortunately, yeah, I'm doing everything right now.
So wait, are those like actual cards? Like actual
They're gonna cards? Be. That's the design right now.
Like built on stock. Oh, that's cool, man. Well, check him out, dude. What's his name to put the link up for people so that you can get that? Hartman, that's a sweet deal.
Where's AOA at?
Missing last night.
Hartman does good work.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, the last set of cards he did for you was badass.
Oh, he did some already?
That was like a proof of concept. I wanted to see if they were good, and then
physical form.
Yeah.
Do you have them? We're talking about something we don't have. Okay, whatever.
But
he's got the other cards.
I gave them to my players already.
Oh, all right.
I gave them to players already.
Well, where's yours? He made one for you, right?
Oh yeah. That was the one I just put up.
No, physically.
He wants to see the cardboard. He wants you to hold the actual card. Is what he's fishing around here telling you.
I don't have them yet. These are the mock-ups that
the last card
Hartman just got.
Okay, at least Hartman makes sense. He knows what I'm saying. I think Sam's lost. It's okay.
I'm not lost.
Thank you,
I think Marco wants to see the last physical card too.
Yeah, the last.
I already gave him away. Yeah. I already gave him away.
What about yours?
Who did you give yours to? What kind of creepy shit's that?
I didn't have one for me.
Oh,
okay.
Because you were a better
there we
player
have
when
it.
you moved up. All right, there we go. Okay, got it. All right, cool. Well,
Now
good to see you're in the starting
got
lineup now. Good job. Congratulations. Just took somebody to get injured for you to get up there.
Everybody in chat, send positive vibes to Matt. He had a death.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why he's not here tonight. He's family. So everybody's positive.
Positive vibes.
And Sticks. We don't know where Sticks is, but yeah.
Hey, this is one of the few times that Sticks actually gave us notice. He usually just doesn't show up.
Right.
We have no idea.
He used to tell me to tell you.
Oh, that works well, Bruce. Then Sam had to threaten Hartman with mafia tactics to get his car.
All right. I just wanted to know if I could go to his house and pick him up. I wasn't trying to threaten him.
Oh, buddy. Don't give him your address. Hartman, don't give him your address. That's always a mistake. Always a mistake.
Well, Hartman lives on the other side of the country. I think he's safe.
He lives closer to you, Marco, than he does to us. So, all right, are you ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
You ready to do your segment? Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's start this off and show us how it's done, Sam.
All right, so this is something that's been coming up a lot at work. I work in estate planning. That's primarily what I do.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And this story keeps coming up because people are like, "Oh, are you an organ donor? Are you an organ donor? Is anybody here an organ donor?"
No,
well,
they can throw shit in the garbage.
If you are, this is a story you need to pay attention to. Arizona man is shocked to find out his mother's donated body was strapped to a chair and detonated in U.S. military blast testing. This guy, Jim Stauffer, donated his mom's body to the Biological Resource Center, which is it's like you donate your body to science and then they will cremate your remains for free.
I didn't know Arizona believed in science, but okay.
And
you don't.
And so mom died in 2013, age 74, Doris, after suffering from Alzheimer's. And so Jim thought she was going to be helping Alzheimer's research.
Oh, damn, bro.
Well, what actually happened?
Fuck Arizona. Fuck Arizona.
They blew her the fuck.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you people out there?
What's going on?
Neurologists said they
Hey,
cannot accept the body because it didn't have the right gene. It didn't have the right Alzheimer's gene. So this place, BRC, ended up selling the body to somebody else for scientific research. And eventually it ended up in the hands of the U.S. Army, where it would be used as part of an experiment to measure damage caused by roadside bombs. She was then supposedly strapped in a chair on some sort of apparatus, and a detonation took place underneath her to basically kind of get an idea of what the human body does.
Fuck. They
when it
asked
goes-
Private Ryan, go sit this live grenade in that dead body's lap. It was
that old grandma's asshole.
Now I know what I want to
Little
happen to
pin.
me after I die.
Yeah, strap me to an IED and let's see where Kyle's head lands.
There's no way this is a legit. This sounds like something on The Onion. Is this what you do? No.
This actually happened for real. Yeah, and it's basically that scene from Tropic Thunder where the director steps on a mine. Pop.
I know, like what the hell?
She had a blast.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I guess it's kind of I mean, like you need I mean, her ass probably saved a lot of lives, like military wise. I mean, not to joke about it, but like, but yeah, man, that's fucked up. You think she's helping out with Alzheimer's?
Scatter
She's
her
taking one
ashes,
to
but I
the
didn't mean.
Dude, I am going to figure out, I want to be blown up so bad after I die now.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
dude.
wait, hold on. So I thought you said that Alzheimer's, but they wanted it for neurology. Why was the whole body there? Why didn't they just send the brain?
She didn't have
Okay,
the
so-
right gene.
So the thing was, they were looking
the
for a
wrong
particular
Alzheimer's.
gene, but hers apparently she was
No.
mutated.
That's not what she's a mutant.
So-
That's not what I'm asking you.
She's a
What I'm
mutant.
asking
Why not
is,
just her brain? Is what
yeah,
you're
why?
saying?
Yeah, why did he just donate the brain?
They didn't want the brain. They didn't want any of it.
I understand that, but usually it's like, would you like to donate your what? I don't know what goes on in Arizona, but it's not like you're just like, yo, take the body bag over there right out the back end and
so let me
shit up.
let me interpret, because I've had a lot of experience interpreting
Yeah.
for Marco over the years.
yeah.
Marco's saying, why didn't they just cut the head off and let them cremate the body for the family and just give the head to the Alzheimer's, and then they could have rejected just the head, and only her head would have gotten blown to smithereens.
Yeah, because the material that breaks down,
that's
like
what
without oxygen to without oxygen to the brain or any of the other orifices she has. I mean, obviously they threw something in the orifice, but like, it's deteriorating. So if you're going to study,
science, Mr. White.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it too sciencey? And okay, so we don't put science in the thumbnail. We can put
All right,
everything else,
so-
but don't put science in the thumbnail. Okay.
So
got it,
this
got it.
is my understanding of how the program works. Is you
Yes.
donate your body, and they
Where?
take care of all of the cremation and funeral expenses for free.
Yeah,
And
they
you
do.
just get handed back an urn full of dust, right? You get the ashes back.
Yeah, but they didn't give her. They put a bomb up her butt. Like,
Yeah, they might have. I don't know. I don't know how much of it actually got back. I mean, it's not like
A
they're
small
doing pound for
bowl full.
pound.
oh, you're saying? Hey, hold on. Wait, time out. No, you're not. What you're saying is they sold her. See, it's a selling of the body thing that I get. Plus, isn't that prostitution? I don't know if it's whatever. But what I'm saying
after the fact.
What I'm saying, it got
Let's
one of
hope
these
not.
for this lady right here, right? But what I'm saying is, like, I get that they're supposed to give you the cremated parts that they don't use. If you like here, you have to mark off what you donate. You donate your eyes, your brain, your whatever, left testicle, whatever you want to donate. Okay, so it sounds like they donated the brain, but instead they blew up the whole body. And then you're saying they picked up the pieces, and then after the pieces of the blown up body, they put it back into an urn and then give it to the kid.
Well,
This sounds like it'd take a
that's
month.
not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying
Oh.
is that's what's supposed to happen. What's supposed to happen is they're supposed to do their research, then cremate the body and give you the dust back. That's what's supposed to happen.
Oh, okay. But
That's
still doesn't
not
make
what
any sense
happened here.
because the brain's deteriorating anyways. Okay. Yes.
Dude,
I
that
guess.
is. I
Yeah,
still
obviously it's
blown
not-
up now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead, her body is feeding the fishes off the west coast of California.
Right.
Remind me never to die in Arizona.
Yeah. Arizona's built different, bro. They are really built different out there.
Hey, we're
Well,
the
this is
Wild
an
West,
Arizona
dude.
man, but the body could have been shipped wherever. I mean,
No,
could
it
have
was
been
definitely in Arizona.
This
Wait,
definitely
there's
sounds
a
like an
weapon
Arizona.
manufacturer
Arizona.
here in Arizona.
Arizona's
Sure it was
really telling Florida to hold their drink lately. I'm telling you, man. They are going for
We're
it
trying.
all
We're
We're
really
number
trying.
one. We're number one.
with anal bombs. Jesus. Jeez, this poor little lady.
So
So,
when-
so here's the moral
He
of the
didn't
story
care.
is that when you donate your body, say transplant only. Don't say for any purpose. Say
you-
transplant only.
Oh, they said any purpose? I thought they said research purpose.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
it
so
was.
research
Ooh.
any purpose.
Bomb
What
up
she
the
did-
butt. Bomb up the butt. Yep.
Yeah,
That's
what
research.
she did was she signed
Bomb.
away her corporeal rights, and they went ahead and sold her body to the U.S. Army and kapow.
But see, I think that's got you can't. Isn't that human trafficking or dead human trafficking? There's laws against selling dead corpses.
No, there's not.
Hey,
Yes,
this isn't
there's
the
gotta
first. This is the first dead body fiasco we've had, because the last one we had was they found out that there was a place here that was sewing different body parts onto people.
What?
Frankenstein them in
Yes.
Arizona. Yeah, that
Yes.
sounds about right.
Holy.
Like
But I
they
thought
were
because of
putting-
that, you sure, Sam?
Just don't
I have
donate
a-
your body for prostate research. Just don't do that one. Just don't.
I have a
don't skip that one.
feeling that there is a famous case in America where there was a scientist who was digging up bodies and performing,
Ludax.
and he was performing experiments on it. And there was the grave robbers, and to get rid of grave robbers so that they wouldn't donate bodies, they outlawed the sale of carcasses unless it's for I guess
Carcasses.
scientific resource again.
carcasses.
Well, that's what it is.
I
What do you want me to call it?
don't know.
But I mean, I don't know why. Is that I mean, you don't think
It's like something you find
Anyways.
in the road, a carcass.
Remain.
Well, you probably found pieces of her in the road too. God bless her. There you
All
go.
over.
Well, Doris, we appreciate your
Oh
sacrifice.
fuck, her name was Doris too. Oh,
Doris,
Jesus.
rest in peace. Thank you for your service.
Hey, if you're old, don't go to Arizona. They're gonna put a bomb in your ass
Hey, this is where old people come.
to get blown up.
Hey,
Get
she
whatever.
got all her funeral taken care of. Her expenses are taken care of.
Hey, the tacos and the water out there is the only thing that'll blow your ass out.
That's what I'm gonna do for my wife to save a couple bucks for her. Just, I used to be wanted to donate to, because there's a college where they, where you could donate your body, and then they do experiments on like decomposition and stuff. And I used to want to be donated to that.
Apparently, old ladies getting bomb strapped to their butts after they die. That's what we're talking about. Good. I'm glad I walked into this. Okay. Have we covered this significantly enough, or?
I think so.
Well, just, is everybody warm?
No. I'm
not
disturbed
hungry
about the
after
state
this.
you live.
Doris got real warm for a second there. Just a real quick second.
Yes,
Yeah.
Cosmic, we're talking about blowing up buttholes.
Jeez, oh, please. What is wrong with you people?
That's why we're a variety show and we're not for everybody.
No, I'm not saying the show. I'm saying what's wrong with you people in Arizona. Like, this is thinking that it's okay. Think it's okay to steal old ladies and then blow them up is that's not okay.
The heat has fried our brains. That's what's happened.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's right. The heat and the meth.
Yes. So all right. Okay, let's get.
Yeah, but people donate that, Terry.
What, donating meth?
No.
Oh yeah, you have meth lines here for donation.
And it's not like they just have it. It's not they actually treat. Okay, let's go. That's like 1,000 intros. All right, what's next? Still the same topic. Okay.
No, time for news. Time for news, everybody. First, our first news story today is the Lord of the Rings trilogy is returning to theaters.
Great.
This year marks the 20th anniversary of the 76th Academy Awards, which were a big one for the Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. Peter Jackson's epic threequel won all 11 Academy Awards it was nominated for, including Best Picture. Before the third installment, Big Night, the first two films in the trilogy. So what's happened is you can go see.
Thank you. There you go.
Uncut versions of the Lord of the Rings in theaters 3 different times: June 8th, June 9th, and June 10th.
Nice.
And what I think is going to happen is you walk in looking like this,
mm-hmm.
You walk out looking like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The butt steak, the mud butt gets to you in there. Jesus.
You don't have to watch all 3 back to back.
No, it's 3 different days, but it's going to be it's going to be the extended cut. So they're going to be
4.5 hours each.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to say. You walk in.
Spoiler, what happens is the Frodo dude lives at the end, right?
Yeah. And he wants to make out with Sam, but they don't.
Everybody wants to make out with Sam.
Which one's Sam?
Sam Wise.
Is Sam Rudy? Is that the Rudy guy?
Yes.
Just think of just think of 3 nights. Just think of the friends you'll make going 3 nights in a row. I'm just like,
you don't want those friends.
Yeah, you make so many friends that you could call it a fellowship.
Yeah.
Fellowship of, like the Ring.
Next thing you know, you're vacationing together. Your kids are. It's just the beginning of something wonderful.
There's play dates. There's
I'm good. Nope, I'm good. Good.
There's couple dinners.
Oh
yeah,
Marco, you could debut a new coconut scent. Lather it on and see how it goes. See how it plays with the audience.
You know what you need to get. Kyle. You know what you need to come up with is what's the shit spray for toilets? What's it called? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
poopery. You need to come up with that for nerds, like Lord of the Ringery. Like stuff like that. It smells like goblin.
We could do one that smells like BO, because I'm sure that's what most people there watching it are going to smell like.
BO mixed with Axe body spray.
Mixed with AC to blow it around. That's the killer. You gotta get the AC
body spray calms people down, according to scientific research.
Like seeing the Spear in Vegas 3 nights in a row.
I think Dom has stock in Axe body spray.
Yeah, he looks like he'd wear some Axe body spray.
He just
We asked Giggles to
up and
start
walked
spraying him down before the shows to keep him calm.
I always tell that story when my wife and I went to go see one of the Lord of the Rings, and behind us, these two kids were like getting it on.
What?
For Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, they were in the back row, and they were
have
like
little people fetish or something.
No, they were like having sex and all kinds of stuff during the whole movie. Yeah,
In Arizona. Hey, two Arizona stories in one. Not surprised. I'm not surprised at anything that happens in Arizona anymore.
So, like in our peripheral vision, this dude is like getting it on with this chick, and it's like, oh fuck, how am I supposed to
yell out, "Precious, my precious,
my precious"?
Yes, they had their own fellowship.
Oh,
that is.
I would have turned around and just started recording it.
No, I would just start throwing shit at him.
Well, just think, Kyle. By the third night, you might, they might say, "Hey, you want to
join in?
Join us?"
No, like what kind of messed up fetish do you have at that point? Is it little people fetish? Is it goblin fetish?
I don't think it was a fetish. I think
is it like in
like a 3-hour movie? They had time.
Oh.
They had, you know what I mean? Like,
because it's probably hot as shit.
It was the
hot.
extended
Hold
edition,
on.
Marco.
Can I ask a question here now? Maybe this is it. Were they Utes?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's hot as shit in Arizona, right? So it's not a lot of like pulling over at the park and play, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right,
So
right.
Yeah. You guys got to find cool areas to like. Yeah.
Movie, air conditioning, dark.
All right.
Bro.
I'll give them a pass.
What time of day was this, Kyle?
What's that?
What time of day was it?
It was early evening. We went and saw like a 6 p.m. showing.
Holy shit.
I mean, I don't think it matters. If it had been whatever it was, Twilight, they would have been getting it on in any.
Yeah, now it makes sense. So it's not that it was the movie; it's the fact that in Arizona you can't like just hop in the back seat or drop down the front seat.
No, I mean, what if you get locked inside? You're dead. You're gonna get cooked like that grandma.
Callback. You just did a callback. All right. Yeah, good callback. Okay. Callback. Okay, I see what you did there. All right.
Well, if you guys are super interested in watching
I hate this movie. Oh God, I hate this movie so bad. My brother loves this movie. I can't stand it.
I actually think I've fallen asleep. I can't remember. There's 3 of them. I think I watched like 1 and then fell asleep during 1 or 2 of the. I don't know if I've seen all 3, to be honest with you.
They're so long, man. It's like fuck. Why does it smell like fish and chips in here?
All right. Well, thank you for not reading all 3 paragraphs to us.
Fortnite is adding new Thor Ragnarok skins for Hulk and Hela.
That looks terrible.
That looks so
That's supposed to be the Hulk?
That's Hulk?
Is that supposed to be the Hulk?
Yeah.
That's like an orc.
Is it a crossover with Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Fortnite leaks and data mines have long been pointing out to another Marvel themed season on the horizon. Says you're going to be able to get new Thor Ragnarok appearances of Hulk and everybody. So if you guys,
hey, hold on.
Who the fuck still plays Fortnite?
Who the fuck?
My kid still plays.
Sticks.
My kid plays
a lot of
Fortnite.
people.
My question is this: who the fuck still remembers what Thor Ragnarok was about?
Dude, that's the best fucking Thor movie.
Apparently, the
I know,
Avengers
but
does
like,
not
how
have
old
good
is it?
dental, though. That's not.
Yeah.
How old is that?
6 years? 7 years?
So it's
Not
right
that
on
old.
topic. Yeah.
Don't act like you ain't
Bro,
thought
that's
about
6
it.
years.
Maybe a dwarf.
Yeah. So it says, like other big time crossovers, these base skins will also expectedly be accompanied by other related items like pickaxes and more to round out the Hulk and Hela collection. So, says Lady V says, I like watching Fortnite.
Okay.
I suck at playing it though.
Spec on Hulk and Hela.
No.
I tried to play it once with my kid, and he said, "Watch how fast I'm gonna kill you." And
that's gonna make me want to play more. Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
Is that the game where you just build things? Like I remember clicking on to Styx's channel one time when he was playing something, and I spent like 10 minutes watching him chop wood or something, and I'm like, Styx, I'm out of here. I don't know what.
Yeah. It's the fort part of it is you can build forts. You can collect materials and build forts. So it's like
Oh, it's not a
cross.
fortnight. It's not a fortnight. It's forts.
Yes, it's not
at
2
night.
weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can build while you shoot.
Yeah, they just introduced a mode like last year where you don't have to build anything. You just run out and shoot people.
I don't know how Lady V can stand watching somebody just chop wood for an hour. I mean, that don't make sense to me. It's got to be something better on TV.
Yeah.
Well, she watches this show.
My son, yeah, when I played with him that one time, he killed me like 7 times, and I said, "Fuck this game. This game is fucking stupid."
That's how I stopped playing Halo. The same thing happened. I was playing with my son, and he killed me every 3 seconds. I'm like, this sucks. I'm done.
I don't let my kid beat me in anything.
Tyson says, "Kyle, you need to mispronounce words so it's like Matt is here."
Yeah, we need a little karaoke dot bouncing from word to word too.
Wait, what's that?
The bell sucked on this show anyhow.
What happened?
So
there's a karaoke.
What
No,
karaoke?
He uses the cursor.
There used to be, but Matt got.
Oh,
I mentioned
Matt
it one
used to
time,
do
and
this. Fortnite leaks and data mines have been long pointed to another Marvel. I can't even say it.
Skip it.
Okay.
Skip a word.
Hey! He's going through. Come on, give the guy a break.
He went to the Michigan School of Learning.
we kicked him out and sent him down to Arizona. Tells you a lot.
Next, we have Kraven the Hunter and the Karate Kid release dates delayed by Sony. Says 2 of Sony's upcoming blockbusters have officially been delayed. On Friday evening, the studio confirmed that the Sony's Spider-Man Universe installment of Kraven the Hunter has been delayed to Friday, December 13th. Kraven the Hunter was previously set to be delayed on August 30th after already being pushed back by almost a year during the 2023 Hollywood strikes. In addition, the new Karate Kid movie, which already
all right, Matt. All right, enough. We got it. Yeah, they got pushed back. So
they got pushed back. So it's going to be a while before we get to see Lion Blood.
We're not going to get to see him have sex with this radioactive lion and get lion powers?
No Lion Blood yet.
He has sex with a radioactive lion?
Haven't you seen the trailer, Marco?
No, probably not, apparently.
That's how he gets his powers.
Allegedly.
Out with a lion who has radioactive blood.
Yes, he gets lion blood on him. I'm kind of.
Are we using blood as a euphemism for something else, or
no? It actually
no. That's how it actually works.
Oh,
that's how it is.
I thought you were talking like it was like a lion bukkake or something.
You didn't see the trailer?
Upcoming
blockbusters,
blockbusters,
did, but probably was so bad I forgot about it already.
They're not living in reality.
I mean, we're getting a crossover between the 2 Karate Kid movies, the good one and the bad one.
Yep, dude.
Wait,
Ralph Macchio and old ass Ralph Macchio and old ass Jackie Chan sold. It's sold. I'm sold.
Geriatric karate. Yay.
Are they going to fight because Machio tells Jackie that karate is not Chinese, it's Japanese, and they get in a big fight about it?
Yeah, but isn't he Korean anyways?
Dude, yeah, Ralph Macchio.
Chinese.
Yeah. Oh, is he?
Yeah. Ralph Macchio. Jackie Chan, they're going to fight in the tournament. And
What
Jackie
tournament?
Chan's going to sweep the leg.
You see how slow Ralph Macchio moves in Cobra Kai?
No.
Almost Steven Seagal.
I didn't know that guy was still alive, dude, to be honest with you.
Which one?
Oh, yeah.
No, I know Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan still is. I'm surprised he can move, but I know he's still alive. The other guy, Machio, I didn't even know that guy's still alive.
They're killing it in the I guess the Cobra Kai. I don't know when the last season comes out. That's first couple seasons were good.
Is it a bunch of
repeating.
I mean, like, really, this is what we want to do? Like, watch out of shape old dudes pretend they can play
2 men
karate?
enter,
Jackie
1
Chan's
man
not out of
leaves,
shape.
the other one gets blown
not
up.
him. But here's the deal. But that Cobra Kai is. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can't. This is what all these people that are like, oh, I'm a black belt in karate class. You get Ralph Macchio here, and then like doing anything. Like, that's why karate's bullshit,
dude. Cobra Kai, man, that's where it's at.
All right,
Yeah.
I got a great
No
karate
problem
story.
for
You guys
adult
ready for some
Between-
karate story?
You saw Steven Seagal do something too, and he was bullshit. Yeah,
Dude,
okay, go
my-
ahead.
that
my
video
son-
is so funny.
When my son was in kindergarten, the local karate dojo was trying to recruit some kids, so they were holding some classes at his school.
Yeah.
He's like, Dad, I want to be in karate. I was like, dude, karate is not a sport for us. You don't want to be in it. He's like, come on, please. I was like, okay, fine. So I sign him up, and the sensei is starting class, and my son's like, hey, sensei, I need to go to the bathroom. He's like, no, you need discipline. Hold it.
Oh,
So my son,
dude, the same thing happened to me when I did karate when I was a kid.
So my son's like, I gotta pee. I can't hold it. He's like, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna let out a little bit of pee.
No.
And then let it dry. And then let out a little bit more pee. And then it'll dry. And then I'll just let out a little bit. Drop at a time. And so he just freaking pissed on the floor.
Dude, hey, I salute him. He had a plan. He tried to execute
That's
it.
a solid plan, bro. I will say this: my son is in karate, but the whole system, it's good for him because he needs to learn to chill the fuck out. But like the whole system with the belts and shit, like get out of here with that nonsense. And to add on to Sam's story, it was a similar thing. Nobody pissed their pants though. I'm in Chicago. Like if you ever live in Chicago, they closed down the streets like a lot to do like summer like barbecues. Yeah, it's the yellow belt. And they were doing the same thing. They were trying to recruit people, but they were holding up the wood things, those thin pieces of wood, and like doing like kicks and shit. Bro, think about how that's gonna go. So this adult does a roundhouse kick, hits the board. Of course, everybody's drinking and partying. It busts some other, because like you hit it fucking hard. You're not supposed to like. It busts out, hits some other dude, cracks this dude's face wide the fuck open. Blood starts shooting fucking everywhere. It starts a fucking brawl in the middle of the streets of Chicago, dude. And the guy's like, well, I didn't see that coming, man. Like, yeah, no, karate's ridiculous. It's good for kids that are hyper. But yeah, like, come on, man. Let's not take it too seriously. Don't take it too seriously.
I quit karate because my favorite show was on the same day, and I had to watch that show.
Kyle, I would love
what Kyle reminds me. So when my kids were younger, I was stationed in Okinawa at the time. We wanted them to take karate classes, and they took karate classes for, I don't know, maybe a month or so, and then they just said, "Dad, we don't like it. We're gonna quit." And I was like, "All right, whatever." So years later go by. Years later, my kid's a teenager now, and for whatever reason, we're talking about it. And I was like, "Yeah, I can't believe you guys didn't like karate." He goes, "Oh yeah, we like karate." I was like, "Well, why did you guys want to quit?" He's like, because all the other kids in the class got Gatorade, but Mom gave us bottled water.
That's awesome.
So that's why they got mad and like rebelled. They're like, we're not doing karate because we don't get Gatorade.
Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious.
Hey, I don't blame him.
Yeah,
Mom gave him the shaft.
Yeah.
What? No, that's good. Good for your mom. Good for your wife.
You get water.
You need water.
Mom, I don't want water. I want a Gatorade.
Your mom doesn't love you. She gave you water.
Here, everybody gets a Gatorade
Water?
except you.
Poor?
You get water because I love you.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Next, we've got Deadpool and Wolverine director confirms you don't need any MCU homework to watch this movie, which is another reason why this movie is going to be garbage. Garbage.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I think
that sounds actually pretty good. Like you can just go enjoy a fucking movie.
In a recent comments to the Associated Press, Deadpool and Wolverine director Sean Levy assured that despite these franchise connections, the film will be accessible to audiences without needing to do extra homework.
Oh, cool.
Sounds good.
Good. Yep. Sounds good. Good story.
Exactly what Mark was saying. This movie is built for entertainment with no obligation to come prepared with prior research.
That's good.
I still think that was every
MCU.
Well, should we have to do a book? Oh, hold on. Do we got to do a book report before we go see a fucking movie? Is that what you want us to do? I don't understand.
Remember how they tried to sell Ant-Man and what was Ant-Man 3, and they were trying to sell that to us by saying, "Oh, Kang's gonna be in it. Kang's gonna be in it," and then Kang turned out to be a total dead end.
Yep.
Yeah. We don't need this. This is the right approach. This is
as long as you've seen the first and second one, that should be all you need for the third one.
I know,
in my opinion.
Dude, the third one's going to be a waste of time to go watch. Everybody just wait for it to be on an HBO or Disney or whatever to watch it, because it's not going to be worth
Netflix.
It's not going to be worth your theater cost to go see it. Mark my words.
I'm going for the popcorn bucket. Have you seen those things? That's the only reason I'm going.
The glory hole.
They've got like a fleshlight in the mouth.
What's the Deadpool pop? That's how bad people want people to go to the movies.
It's just a Deadpool gimp mask.
Yeah, with a
fleshlight in the mouth.
Yeah, blow up doll mouth, basically.
Oh my God.
On the side.
So I'm not gonna waste my theater. I'm not gonna waste the $100 it's gonna cost me to go to the movies.
You know, even if this movie is bad, people won't say it's bad. They'll still say it's the greatest movie ever made. So I think that's how it'll play out.
I won't. Everybody's gonna go, fuck, Kyle, you were right.
That's never gonna happen in your life, but you can keep dreaming.
A Gimp mask. Matt won't go see it because Matt's he'll do this.
He got
he'll pull Matt. Yeah.
I had to go to the bathroom.
I swear I was Googling.
Yeah, I was researching behind the scenes.
Man, best save ever by Sam. Well, fuck.
All right, so our last story for tonight is X-Men 97 showrunner reveals key animated series arc to watch before episode 8.
Arc to watch?
Homework. This one's homework.
Oh, see? Episode 97, episode 8 will begin a 3-part story arc leading to the season 1 finale of the series. Fans have been wondering what kind of surprise turns they will see in the Tolerance of Extinction arc, and showrunner Bo DiMaio have been just given us a major clue. In a tweet, DiMaio wrote,
okay, that's enough. No, not 3 paragraphs. You already got 1 paragraph in.
Time for
revisiting
one man's work before next week's
we got it. You can read. Okay, we're fucking all your boss.
That is going to get a lot of X-Men fans' imaginations going, as one man's work was a pretty wild story of time travel do-overs.
Why don't you guys just turn this into a show where you open up a novel and you read it fucking for everybody, word for fucking word?
Oh, we're working on that bit, Marco. We are working on it.
We're getting there. We're getting better.
You're pretty
We're gonna
fucking
be
close
reading
at this
Jane
point.
Austen novels.
They're excellent. That's all this channel needs.
It's $15 and then $15 for popcorn, and I can't go by myself because I have a family, so that means I have to buy
it costs like $100.
I have to buy 4 tickets, and you can't just sit in the crappy regular seats. You have to sit in the recliners
with the heated seats.
You guys don't have recliners at all your theaters?
We do, but there's regular seats too. There's only like 1 or 2 theaters that have recliners. And then you got to get popcorn. You got to get drinks.
What kind of communist ass state do you live in? Is this fucking 1992?
I think it's genius what you guys are doing.
Calm down. The West Valley's like that, but the East Valley's not like that.
You take that back, Matt or Sam.
I think it's genius.
Reclining seats.
That you guys are getting your slides, the words, the reading on the slides are getting just a little longer. It's like boiling the frog very slowly. You're just adding a couple of sentences, and sooner or later you're just going to be reading a novel. The audience, the viewers are going to be none the wiser.
No clue yet. Absolutely.
They're just going to think everything's
dang
fine.
it, Jedi! You revealed our plan.
It's like, hey, it's not even a novel. Hey, no,
sorry.
Jedi. It's not. They're going to break open an Encyclopedia Britannica. 1986 edition, the red edition, and they're just gonna keep reading that motherfucker page cover to cover.
We did start a Magneto musical. I did have ChatGPT write me the beginning song for the Magneto musical.
I'm Magneto. I have
So it is coming.
Number 5.
Well, now he's in the fucking, he's whatever. He's putting the lotion on his skin in the basement or whatever shit was going on with that. So. That's creepy as shit. Did you watch the Sam or no?
Where's Mystique?
X-Men 97? No, I don't watch this show.
Okay, so like they have Magneto in a basement and they're putting lotion on him, like that movie where the dude's like, I put lotion in the
Talking about Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah, Signs of the Lambs, yeah.
Like every time I try to watch X-Men 97, I make it about 3 minutes and I'm out.
I mean, dude, you like ICP. I can't help you, bro.
Dude, I've been selling ICP comics, man. They've been
that if you could start selling your cassettes, you'll make some big dollars.
I've been selling.
We're actually talking about that. We're going to talk about Kyle's comic selling later on, guys.
Yes, so stick around. Oh, you know what that means?
Ooh.
It's time for anime news.
Hey, can I ask you a question, Sam?
Yeah.
That outfit you have on there, it shimmers, correct? It's like got
It
like
sure
a
does.
sheen to it. What type
Yes.
of material would you say that is? Because I want to get a coat like that.
I think
It's
I think
polyester, isn't it?
Polyester or nylon.
Nylon, maybe? I don't think
Yeah.
it's polyester. It's gotta be nylon. Where do you think you could get something like that?
I got it on Amazon.
The internet.
Oh,
Amazon, yeah.
You should get the purple cobras, and then we could be opposing. You could be.
No, I want to get like
and I could
so.
be-
I want to get like a black. I want to get like a black jacket and then have a cobra. I could put a cobra on the back of it. I was gonna put a dragon, like a green and red dragon across
With
the
your
back
face
of it.
with your face on it. Right?
Yeah, but I want it like. Do you remember like in the 80s and the like in the 80s they had the whole Japanese invasion thing, and then like everybody's wearing stuff like that, and then you'd have like it's like a patch that you'd have on the back. That's what I want. I want to go complete sheen. So I gotta figure that out. That's my next look. That's
With
my
a low
next
button
fit.
shirt on. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
No, well, I won't even have that. I'll just wear like a wife beater underneath it, and then I'll quarter zip.
It's got to be
Just-
stained though. A stained wife beater.
But I just want it like above the belly, the zipper to go above the belly and then stop there, right? So that's it.
Right?
You
at the
laugh.
belly button.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna rock that. That's good.
I
Fit, bro.
can't wait to see it.
You know I'll do it. You know I'll do it,
I hope you come on this show while you're wearing it.
dude. Of course, yeah, for sure.
You guys ready for some anime news?
Let's hit it.
Dude, this guy.
Okay. Ow.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
go to-
So one of the great things about anime fandom is that people like to see their particular shows brought to life, and this has gone so far to bring to Japan things like Pokemon Cafe, One Piece Cafe,
I've been to a shitload of ICP comments.
Sailor Moon. There's all kinds of these.
Naruto ramen shop in Brooklyn.
Yeah, absolutely. There's all these IPs being co-opted into different things. Well, the One Piece Cafe
small bits
is landing in Las Vegas, and it actually already has landed. I've got here some shots you can see from the Las Vegas One Piece Cafe, and there's a clip of their menu, kind of the decor inside.
What side street that you could get raped on is this in?
What?
Wow.
I don't think anybody's getting raped at the One Piece Cafe.
No.
It looks like they're just trying to sell you some.
Bro, look at look at the reflection.
potatoes.
No. Look at the reflection in the mirror. That's like
the guy
way
taking
the fuck off
picture
the
of
strip.
the menu.
Yeah, that's the way the fuck off the strip, dude. That's in like the.
It is not on the strip. That is true.
Yeah.
That's not
That's
on
in
the
the
strip.
crackhead portion.
The door to the cafe looked pretty sketchy. I'm going to be honest.
That's what I'm telling. Oh shit! So everybody talks shit, and now all of a sudden, yeah, it's a sketchy ass. So what I said.
I think where
ago,
it's located is close
where you could
to
get
where
raped.
the Pawn Stars shop is.
Yeah. So where you could get raped in Vegas.
Yeah, that's way out.
Yeah. Oh wait, so
I think it's in that same neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, but it's still cool.
So there you go.
Let's see.
So you want to sit and eat the same food.
It's already they've already got unavailable. All their menu's already sold out. This isn't a good start, bro. Did you look at the menu?
Well, those are like high-end
Japanese
items.
fruit?
I think they probably didn't have them that day, but yeah, it's not in Caesar's Palace. I'll give you that. It's not sitting in Caesar's Palace. It's not at the
I'm gonna look where it's at.
Hold on now. You're telling me a $6.50 appetizer is a high-end item?
No, I'm not saying that.
Well, you said that the unavailable stuff is probably sold out because it's a high-end item.
No, I'm saying that onigiri is sushi, so they don't have it. You know, it's in the desert, man. It's in Las Vegas, so
yeah, I won't eat that shit out.
I'm just saying, if you want to sit and enjoy the One Piece atmosphere, now you can.
Yeah, that's cool. You can have soup or you can have curry, which
is definitely way off the strips. It's not.
But that's cool.
All right, next up.
Hold on.
Sam, are you going? After I shit on it, are you going?
Yeah, I probably will go.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Hey, we gotta strap you a cam on you so you can give us the full tour.
Speaking of One Piece, one of the main characters of One Piece, Roronoa Zoro, is getting his own light novel prequel.
Okay.
Called Josho Sasakaze. I'm not sure what any of that means, but it's going to be kind of a light novel in the same way that they did the Ace light novels, and hopefully they can get some manga artists to turn it into a manga too for us to buy and add to our collections.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what we're all waiting for.
A one piece is harder to get through than a two piece.
That's a great point.
Is it though?
Marco, Sam is saying eat a dick in his mind. Don't patronize me, douche.
I'm not thinking that about Marco. I would never think that about Marco.
No, I appreciate Sam.
Marco
a lot. I love Sam too. It's all right, Sam. I'm giving Sam a little bit of crap.
I'm a big fan of Marco.
Thank
I
you,
want
Sam.
everyone to know I am a big fan of Marco.
He has a big heart, no matter what you guys.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. Let's go on with this shit so I can shit on you some more. Okay, let's go.
Next up. All right, so Dragon Ball Super's been on a hiatus ever since the death of the Dragon Ball author Akira Toriyama, and we just got some news from Toyotaro, who's the artist of Dragon Ball Super, saying that Dragon Ball is planning to return. They're working on the storyline in Akira Toriyama's absence. And in the meantime, Toyotaro has been providing us with these little one sheet pieces of art. So right here in the bottom left, you've got Dr. Jerome was the model for Android 16.
Sorry. Somebody's Android ridiculous 16. In the chat. Sam.
No, it's okay. Carry on.
So
there's a backstory to that.
Oh, to this?
Yeah.
Oh, why was it now? Okay, whatever.
I don't want to interrupt Sam.
Don't interrupt Sam in this 16 paragraph doctor whatever thing we were all trying to.
No, basically, everybody's always saying.
I paraphrase, Marco. I don't want you talking about 16 paragraphs. I paraphrase.
I'm sorry, I still fell asleep during it. All right, yeah, so cool.
At any rate, so we can look forward to some more Dragon Ball Super. I think they're just trying to find the right writers and the right storyline to bring to fans.
It's been on hiatus for years, right? Anime porn?
No, Dragon Ball Super just went on hiatus.
Anime porn, did you say?
When Akira Toriyama died last month.
No, it's about the anime.
Oh, yeah, the anime has been on hiatus for a long time.
Yeah.
But this is about the manga. The manga is set to return. It's been on hiatus for about a month and a half. All right. Kyle disappeared because somebody... Kyle, you going to click me?
Yeah, absolutely. We can click me over. No, we can't. He locked us out. What is he?
Yeah, I can't do it either.
I can't do it either.
What the hell?
Okay, I'll tell the story real quick.
No, here he is. Kyle, click us over.
Kyle's back.
I'm back.
All right, click us over.
Click us over.
All right, Kaiju number
Matt,
8.
Please come back, Matt. We need your help, man.
Kaiju number 8.
Oh, sorry, I went to get more White Claws.
Released its anime. It's on episode number 3 today. It has a couple of spin-off mangas already, but they've announced a third spin-off.
Oh,
that's going to be called Kaiju number 8 Relax, which will focus on the battle, the warriors off time. You know what they do during their days off, their vacation time.
they watch Netflix and eat nachos.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes. It's pretty good.
It's a pretty fun show.
Yeah.
The first season is probably going to be the best season. I think it kind of droops in the middle, and then right now where they're at is picking up again. It's very intense, but as far as the manga goes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Manga.
It'll be funny. It's just a 30-minute episode of them laying in bed watching TV.
Yeah, the main character is 32, so that might just be it. He's just watching Netflix, trying to save money. So that's it for the news tonight. Next up, we've got the WTF manga of the week.
Beastars.
Beastars.
This is the furry.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
The wolf and the bunny.
Woo. The wolf and the bunny. So Legoshi is the main character. He's a large gray wolf, and out of nowhere, it's kind of like a whodunit, because out of nowhere, an alpaca is brutally murdered and devoured at the school at night.
I hate when that happens.
Meanwhile, Legoshi and this bunny named Haru, they start having sex.
She gets around the school.
Good for them.
The bunny's a whore. She's a whore.
What kind of bullshit are you watching or reading?
It's on Netflix. If you want to watch, it's on Netflix.
I don't. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm real good.
This is the segment, Marco, where we explore just how jacked up these manga concepts can be. But yeah, this is definitely for the furries out there.
This is their jam. It's their Jimmy Jam.
It's absolutely for them. It's
All right,
gonna be right in their wheelhouse. It's got anthropomorphic animals, and it's got lots of sex, and it's got lots of violence. So
to each their own, man. Whatever floats their boat.
Looks fun. I'll have to check.
JJ watches it.
Huh?
JJ watches it.
Beastars was actually quite good. At least anime. Never read the manga. Yeah.
Birth of the Jackalope.
Is that how Jackalope came along?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is he sucking on his own hand?
I don't want to know anything about any of this, actually.
Watch party on my channel next week.
There you go.
There you go.
You can watch the first episode where Legoshi gets to second base.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them.
And that'll bring us to the sports report.
Hey, Lions had a great draft. Thank you very much. We did. That's awesome. Amazing that you brought that up. Oh.
So
that would be a good card.
What were you doing? Jace going at it in battle. We took it to the air. Jace is really good at dodging. I try to imitate him. I look like a big fat lardo trying to dodge that ball. But I ended up catching it. I didn't dodge it. I just freaking caught it. Whoop.
Dude, you guys got to put this to like disco music.
We do, but the disco music will get you a copyright strike.
Oh, will it?
Okay, we're
cool.
trying to
make sure you follow Sam, I guess, to see how to do that.
Yeah, get the tunes. And then I think there's one more if you click on the word highlight rather than the picture.
And this is where we get demonetized. Okay, got it.
Click on what?
If you go back to the slideshow and click where it says highlight instead of the picture, click where it says highlight. There you go.
Hey, make sure you guys are following this and supporting this. This is really cool.
So I kind of did a compilation for Jace, and I'm doing compilations for everybody this week. Jace freaking nailed me right in the face. And let me tell you, this kid throws really hard, so that hurt a lot.
Damn!
Oh, right in the nuts.
Right through his legs. What the fuck?
Yeah, he didn't even move.
He's like, yeah.
Jace is probably the best in our league.
Whoop. All right, there he goes. Nice move.
Damn, he's got ninja stuff.
Dude, how funny would it have been if Sam was right? Hey, Sam, no offense, but how funny would it have been if you were right to us and the ball just ricocheted and hit you in the back of the head? That would have been fucking hilarious.
Oh, dude, I got hit in the nuts that night.
Really? Oh.
Boom. Hit in the face and hit in the nuts in the same night.
He is aiming for everybody's head.
He actually, this is just his highlights. Most of his throws, he kind of throws wild, but probably about 1 in 3, he actually hits what he's aiming at. But I love the scene at the end. It's where it looks like he's jumping over my head.
Dude, he has got some height on his jump.
Yeah, he's really good. Anyway, that's it for
right in the face.
Feel free to watch this as long as you guys want.
Is that black socks and flip flops?
They're not flip flops, but yeah, black socks.
Dude, what's his name? He always gets hit, right? Where's he at? Where's that?
So playing inside the gym's better now. You guys used to play outside a lot. You don't play outside so much anymore?
No, we don't play outside anymore. We used to play in a racquetball court. Now we're playing in a gym.
There it is.
Oh, nice.
I was looking for vertical. Thank you. What's that kid's name in the white shirt?
You could spend an hour reading fucking paragraphs. You can't think of the word vertical.
Yes, you are correct, sir.
Okay, thank you.
You talking about Fidel?
Fidel. That dude always gets knocked out every time.
Well, he puts on a big production every time he gets hit. He likes getting hit because then it gives him an excuse to roll it all over the floor, like he got maimed in some way.
Which guy?
So he's doing his WWE.
Exactly.
And he's flopping like in the NBA.
Is that the guy that said you stepped on the line? But
that's the one.
He's still allowed to play after that.
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
We got history, Marco. You got to keep up.
Yeah,
man. You got to know what's going on.
Dude,
sometimes is like wrestling.
So hey, are we having stat sheets too on the back? Cardi, are we doing stats on the back? We're getting stat lines, right?
Yeah,
win-loss records like headshots, 360 splits, vertical jumps. We're getting some stats. Wingspan, all American or whatever. What is this?
Oops.
The hell?
I'm learning how to play
guitar.
What's the other game you're playing?
Called Tribal Wars.
You wearing a cowboy jersey? Who's wearing that cowboy jersey there?
That's the dude. He's I'm learning to play the Higher by
like
Creed.
Christopher Cross.
Just for fun.
Can you take me high? That song?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one, man.
I'm playing I'm learning.
That's good. All right. Can we? Yep. We've seen that 20. Yep. Good.
Well, there you go. Thanks for your
okay.
support,
So now
that's a good thing. That's good. You love Cyclops? I don't understand.
So next we have. Is there an intro for this?
Oh, who is who?
Yeah, there is.
There is.
Dude, I would join the Renovision bowling team.
I would join too. Yep.
So now we're in the best and worst covers of the week. Our first worst cover of the week is Deadpool Wolverine World War III, the Liefeld cover.
Liefeld sucks.
Look at this gun, dude. Look, why is this gun cracked? Really? Come on,
Dude, I thought he was retired. Didn't he
Why-
say you're
why-
retired?
Why can't he draw out lips?
He has
like-
one more Deadpool project, then he's retiring.
Why does he? Why?
Because this is what Liefeld looks like. He has no lips.
He's just modeling
He's on Whatnot
himself.
right
He
before the
looks
show
at the
started.
mirror, makes the face he thinks he should make.
No, he doesn't. Because if you looked at it, he looked like a shit bag. So like he just draws shit bags everywhere.
Dude, look at that thigh, dude. He did
That's
not
fucking
miss
horrible.
left leg day.
No, look at
And neither
Deadpool.
did-
Look
neither
at
did
Deadpool's
Deadpool.
eye in the background.
Dude, right leg day. Oops, let me go back.
Where is Deadpool's left leg?
Gone. There's a piece of it right
No,
here.
that's not. That's shadowing. That's a shadow of
No, that's Deadpool's leg, dude.
No, that's
That
his
is
leg.
Deadpool's leg.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So is Wolverine like under Deadpool's pelvis?
He's getting ready to give him a little bouncy bounce on his knee.
Yeah, Wolverine's not that tall.
No,
man.
because his knee's on the other
Wolverine's
side.
Or Deadpool's wearing
No,
underwear.
dude.
He's not wearing.
This is classic Liefeld, like impossible
shit.
geometry.
Dog shit, garbage. Do we put it in the trash? Put it in the trash.
It's in the trash.
Thank you.
Liefeld retired a long time ago. He's just phoning in.
Yeah.
That's pretty accurate.
Next, we have Star Trek, Sons of Star Trek, #2, the Levins cover.
This is just weird looking, man.
I don't know. I'm not an expert on geometry, but I think that one laser bolt's going to get her. It looks like
I think it already hit her, right? It's already
I think
going
it
through.
cut her. It cut her leg off. Like she's. I mean, she is wearing a red. Anybody
Red
who
shirt.
wears
oh,
red
she's a red
shirt dies.
shirt. Yeah.
So
Is that red dress distress or whatever they say? Kids say
Thank you for your
nowadays.
service.
is that a badly placed tit laser? yes, it is.
Looks like it.
Yeah, this one.
He's a goner.
Yep, she's. Like, is that supposed to be Deanna Troy?
No,
That's what I was
Deanna Troy's not
thinking.
black.
What?
That is a person of color, my friend.
So, and that's a dumb gun. That's not even real.
That's their phaser rifle. It's just basically a regular phaser.
I've
with a
never
rifle
seen a
scope.
phaser rifle.
They're
Star
dumb.
Trek.
They are dumb. You're right. They're dumb, but that's what it is.
Who
You've
features
never
a
seen-
red shirt on a comic cover? I mean,
Right? Red shirts always die.
Hey, leave the
Who
phaser
reads
rifles
Star
alone.
Trek?
All right.
Loser.
Yeah, Star Trek's for losers.
Person of color. Which color?
Brown.
Like, yeah.
I thought that, let's use our eyes.
Next, we have the Blood Hunt #1, the David Balgan Fangs cover. Like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever, like, I kept looking at this and I was like, this is just fucking stupid.
Dude, it would be cool if it was like a grill. Like, it was just on his teeth,
Yeah. Yeah.
With gold and diamonds on his teeth. That'd be cool.
This is
Wait, what the fuck is this?
This is the Fangs cover.
Where's the fangs?
Here's one right here. Just one. There's just one fang.
Okay.
Right
Oh, no, there's the other one. You see it on the other side.
Right here. Oh, it's right here.
Yeah,
I see it. I see
yeah.
it right here. Oh, there's one right here. They've got it. They've got him.
But you got to play Where's Waldo with the fucking cover to figure
Looks like
it out.
he's got a little bit of gingivitis going on.
It's just a terrible placement of the trade dress, though.
Yeah, it's
Why?
just bad.
Does
Looks like he's
Marvel
got
have
a
any
cavity. He's got
artists left?
cavities going on, or old fillings. It's not good.
Butt cavities.
No, because I agree with Sam. When I first looked at this, I thought it was a grill. And I'm
Cover
like,
is
no, it's
not flame, Bri J.
This is an open order or incentive.
It could have been. It could have been if it was like a grill. I think it would have been cool if it was a grill.
There hasn't been very many good
Only if Johnny Dang made it.
Blade covers at all. Like,
Dang.
it's just dumb.
But the mouth is open way too wide.
That's what she
Right.
said.
That's okay. Now we're into best covers. First best cover, we have DC Spring Break #1, the Dan Mora Harley Quinn cover. I like this cover. There's just something about this that I just like. This is one actually good. I think I'm actually going to buy this one and pick
I think
it.
she's getting ready to throw a 4-seam.
It's still pre-web, so that's a good thing.
Yes. Yeah. So Bruce, I know you get confused sometimes. This is what a good Harley Quinn cover.
Yeah, this looks good. This is a nice cover.
Yeah, I
What are you talking
really
about?
like this
Harley
cover.
Quinn 37, the one in 50 is perfection.
Not
right?
that other piece of
Perfection.
shit that's terrible.
Yeah, King. I agree with this King's guy. This is like the colors are on point. It looks good. It's they didn't just try to make stupid titty
Yeah,
covers.
Bubblegum is
It's
cute.
just
The
All in
eye
all, a
wink is
good
cute.
cover.
Oh, the bubblegum goes good with the baseball theme. You know what I mean?
I like demonic Harley. All right, demonic Harley.
Oh, that shit bag cover that you keep showing in the chat.
That's not good.
Fucking
It's a lovely
terrible. Fucking weirdo. That's so fucking weird.
So this is a great cover. I hope everybody picks it up. I'm definitely going to pick it up because this is on point. Next we have, dude, I had to do this one.
Is that Kyle? Is that why
That's
you did this on
that's
her?
exactly why I did it. Lester of the Lesser Gods, #1, the POW cover. How often do we get a fat dude in a banana hammock on a scooter with a sword flying in the air?
Kyle, you have found your cosplay. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dude, that is fire right there. This is where it's at.
I could probably pull off this cosplay too.
This looks pretty fun, actually.
I gotta borrow Dom's thigh high boots, but yeah, I could pull this off.
Those are
Nope,
those
my
are
first
just
cover.
chaps.
I have my own variant.
Oh,
Dave.
chaps. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't
You're
know
right.
where it's at, but I have my own variant with my name on it. But are those thigh high boots like hooker style? Yes, they are.
I think they're chaps.
Yeah, Sam says he thinks they're chaps. I don't know.
But that
I
is
thought
just
chaps were solid in the front with just the ass out, but I could be wrong. I'm not
that
an
is just
expert on
fucking
chaps.
fantastic.
Whisper.
Yes.
What is this? Is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
This is amazing, dude.
I know this is definitely one worth picking up.
Yeah.
It's funny,
Kyle, who did you know that drew you?
right? I know. I
Looks
like
like
that
this-
they gave me long hair. I love it.
Hey, dude, we should set you up in a booth and you
Looks
can
like
just
the
do
guys
signatures
that hang out in bear bars in New York City, actually.
Dude, I would kill it in a
Lester
bear bar.
of the Lesser Gods.
I'd kill it in a bear bar.
What's this about?
Who cares?
looks like-
It's awesome.
Looks like demons trying to take over a suburban neighborhood, and Lester is the last line of defense.
So awesome. So awesome.
Scooter. Funny.
Next we have Skeeter's the
Skeeter.
Kelly Williams cover. Dude, that's fucking sick. Dude, like I love it. Seafood festival. Like That's fucking cool, dude. That's a cool looking mosquito. I think
Joe,
the other covers up. This one's a bit too Kyle.
I think Joe had this on his Now and Later once. This looks familiar. I remember. I just like saying the word skeeters. That's just a fun word to say. Skeeters.
I thought the same thing. I really thought the same thing. But I think this is just a killer skeeter. Better fangs than Blade had. Just all over.
He needs a grill too. This young fellow needs a grill too.
Skeeters.
Next, we have the Guma, the beginning of her number 6, the Jae-hung cover. Like all these covers for this book he's been doing have been fucking fire.
Fire, yeah.
Like he's just been killing it, and he's going to be at our con next month.
What con is
it? Phoenix Fan Fusion.
Did you guys ask for media passes?
No, but I think I'm going to go and get some of these signed because this is just fucking cool as fuck.
When is it?
At the end of May.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend. So next we have Blood Hunt.
Kyle, if you order assless chaps now, they'll probably be here in time.
Dude, everybody wants to see me in assless chaps.
All chaps are assless.
Yes, they are. Next, we have Blood Hunt #1, the 200 copy Art Germ Virgin cover. Nothing Art Germ does is bad, and this is just another fun example of how badass Art Germ is.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. Next, we have the Blood Hunt #1, the 100 copy Del Auto Connecting Virgin cover. I did not put this on the list. I did not do this one. We have DC Spring Breakout #1, the Dan Mora Batman cover. This one is not as good as the Harley cover. But I think we did it because look at that bulge. He is like, like 3/4 his.
Looking at bulges. Yes, that's enough.
So I have to go to the bathroom.
Come on, man.
Talk about this for a minute. Let me go to the bathroom. And
you got a dick pic, bro. Come on.
That bulge is well within the realm of conversation on this show.
That long.
I think he just needs to do a little adjustment. That's all. I don't think there's any.
There's enough Robin to help.
They forgot to strap him down like Dick Grayson in the old days.
Yeah, he just needs to find a corner, turn into it, do a little adjustment, and go back to the party. He's all right.
Yeah, let the costume mistress do her job. Yeah. Tape it down.
Sounds good.
That's a small bat.
You're gonna have to say something more than that, Marco. Kyle's gone.
I don't know. I told him not to leave it on a dick pic. I don't know what.
Well, you said chat about it.
Well, I'll channel my inner Pete Renovision. There's a lot of open real estate at the top, but I guess I don't know.
Signatures
is that there? Signatures.
People
do that now. They leave a lot of open space for signatures and remarks, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
That is not a cod piece. He is a quarter his, and that is how excited Batman is to play baseball.
Well, if Harley's pitching, that's why.
You know what? I agree. Dude's got more abs than balls. So let's see.
Just a bit outside.
Now, our first homage cover of the week is
Homage.
Get Fury #1. What?
Homage.
Man, you can say it however you want, Kyle.
In AZ, we say it's homage covers. That's how we say it, AZ.
But that's an Arizona pronunciation, I guess. How do you say it?
Homage.
I say petit du fromage.
There you go.
Petit du fromage.
It's the Get Fury #1 Dave Johnson cover. We all know that's the ASM 129 cover, which Bruce should be getting my copy of it any day now.
Yes.
Not to keep, just to press.
I actually cleared the week for your books this week. Just to press your books, buddy.
I cannot wait for you to press that SpongeBob 43 for me. That is the coolest fucking cover ever. Yep, I sent Bruce some pretty cool fucking books this week to Preston to send to get graded for me. I sent him ASM 129, Iron Man 1, Batman 232. I sent him ASM 252, SpongeBob 43, which is the best cover ever. And then I threw in some nice little secret stuff for him.
SNS butt plugs. The fuck, Kyle.
I sent him a dick pic. He's been asking, so I finally came through for him. Next, we have the Toxic Summer #1, the Partridge cover, which is a pretty cool Jaws homage. I am not comic rich at all, but I think this is a cool take on Jaws. What do you guys think? Since you guys are so fucking quiet.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Anything with tentacles.
I do like tentacles.
Bruce loves the tentacles.
I do love tentacles, especially anime.
That's good. You said it before I could. Like the anime tentacle.
Hentai.
It does. It needs some lightning.
Well, lightning would have been cool.
Lightning is always cool.
It's really cool.
Next, we have the Strange
nice.
Ghost #1, Comic Kingdom, creative Tyler Kirkham Virgin, Superman 204,
Yep.
homage
Jim Lee cover.
variant. Yes.
That's cool.
This cover is freaking amazing. And
I
it's not
love-
battle damage. Woo!
I
Yeah.
love how the sky really accentuates the yellow cape.
And the pink just pops.
Yes. And I
against
love
the
how
contrast.
this is totally
What?
setting. We're making fun of Matt. He always talks about
And the
depth
shadow
of the
just accentuates the form.
Yes.
The
That
phallic
cape is
pillows, the
epic as
pillars.
fuck.
Yeah, this is I'm thrusting my cock in your face pose, right? Like whenever you put the leg forward, one leg forward, one leg off, like, hey, how you doing? You know
How
what I
you
mean?
doing?
How you doing? Well, hey.
That pose is how you get space herpes.
Space Ghost try to get some space herpes
That's
right
the-
there.
Classic power pose.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
someone
mean,
else
is it?
face
Is
herpes.
it? Is that a power pose?
Really?
Yeah, classic power pose.
That's classic. Might go say HR by the end of the day pose right there. That might be
The
what that
dominant
is.
bottom pose right there.
What was a power pose in the 80s probably is HR pose nowadays.
That's the pose you make when your wife just gets out of the shower.
Hey,
and you're
young
like,
lady,
hey.
why don't you come see me by
Yeah.
my office? Come swing by my office.
Yeah, that's exactly. Hey,
Wow.
Sammy, that's exactly that pose. That's exactly what that
You want
is.
that promotion?
Look at my junk, Space
Yeah.
Ghost.
Space Ghost. Thank you, Buffy. That's exactly
This
what I'm
is,
saying.
yeah, this is the Matt Lauer pose. That's what this is.
I mean, hey, he's even, who's
As he
Matt Lauer?
pushes the button to lock his door.
He's got the hands backwards too to give the thrust. You see that right arm's like about to try to give the.
Bruce,
I
what
like
was that
that.
sound you made?
Huh?
I said Matt Lauer. Bruce goes, oh.
Jeez.
Who's Matt Lauer?
Who's Matt
Nobody
Lauer?
anymore.
From NBC. He was accused of quite a few things.
Oh,
Suck it, Matt Lauer.
Suck it, Matt Lauer.
yeah, I don't know who that is, but all right, fair enough.
You know who Matt Lauer is?
No, why the
He
fuck
did
would I
the
know who
Today
that was?
Show. Was that
He used
what
to
it
do
was?
Why
the
would I know what the
Olympics.
fuck
Cover
the
the
Today Show
Olympics.
is? Okay,
Yeah, he did the Olympics.
just some generic white dude covering Olympics. I take it
Oh,
that they haven't.
Yeah, but he had like a sex cave at his office.
Oh no
He had a
shit!
button. He had
Yeah,
a button. You'd push the button, and the door would close and lock, and then he'd be stuck in there with some intern, and she'd just have to give him whatever favors he had.
How did you get away with some shit like that?
He didn't.
He was Matt freaking Lauer.
You think this
Should I
is
look-
how
if I-
bad-
He
should I
got
look
away
him
with
up?
it for a while.
Well,
He did.
yeah, I
Like,
mean, no, but like when you're like, hey, I want think about how that conversation has to go. I'd like to install, like, I want to be like a super villain. I mean, who the fuck
the
else besides a
90s.
super villain gets a button
Hey,
on their
man.
desk?
You're
They
a
push-
contractor. You need some money. The guy is asking for a door that you can push a button and locks.
Yeah.
You're not going to ask any questions, man. You just want to get
Kinda
paid.
sounds like the
Then
All you gotta do,
Pulp
write
Fiction
yourself some.
thing.
write yourself some fan mail with some death threats, and then you tell the the company, hey, I need this security feature
a power button to lock people
for my
in?
own protection. Yeah. So I can lock
he
them
had
out.
another button. He had another button that had like a drop down GIMP outfit.
Sex swing too. He had like the sex swing coming down. No
Disco
doubt.
ball.
Let me go see who this dude is. What's his name?
Matt Lauer. Lauer.
If you don't recognize his face, then you have been
like, where the fuck have you been?
Oh, that fucking guy?
Yeah.
He's like the usual bald, side-haired fucking white dude.
That's the guy. That's the guy.
He's the guy, man.
I wouldn't know what his name is if I saw his picture. I probably couldn't place him. So he did. What did he do? Besides
this
the
comic
sex
cover took us places. That's
Wait, hold on. So this guy, he was where now? What is with this?
He's nowhere now.
Marco's been locked in his
Thanksgiving Day parade and Olympic Games. So this guy was on the parade. So like we got the
he was
like
somebody one point in time.
Yeah, we don't really watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day because we have a local Thanksgiving Day parade that's pretty dope. So wouldn't really know him from there. Oh, plus he went to fucking Ohio. Of course he did. He went to
your excuse for not knowing who Matt Lauer is.
Absolutely. This guy's Ohio University grad, no doubt. I agree. He did all this. Dungeon.
Right. Next, we have the Space Ghost #1, the Comic Kingdom Creative Sehad Shah Virgin Web of Spider-Man 32 homage variant.
Is this a connecting cover to the other one? Is this the intern crawling out of the dungeon? Is that what's going on?
He's the one running for the pose. He's like, hey, look at that cock.
Like, help.
You guys really like to talk about
Matt Lauer's dungeon.
Give me that dick.
Is this your show? You literally talk a lot about penis on this show.
Mark, you're not going to shame us into stopping.
Hey,
no, it's all right. I mean, it's your. Hey, look.
Wait until you get to the other segment.
Hey, everybody's like whatever you guys do, man. I mean, if that's your,
we haven't even got to the part that people bitch about. So
what do they bitch about?
Yeah. Normally, these are the tame segments.
This is the same thing.
You guys tell 30 minutes of penis jokes.
Yeah,
like not even jokes about how
on a good night.
Okay, all right.
On a good night.
If you consolidate them all, about 30 minutes, probably.
Next, we have the. You know what? When do you want to talk about eBay?
We'll do it after this. Let's keep going.
Okay. Next,
you guys are still talking about penises, so I guess 40 in the chat, 42 in the chat, loving the penises. So
penis
right.
talk
It'll make its way into the eBay conversation.
Love penis.
You guys love the penises, huh? All right, fuck it. I mean, hey, it's 2024, whatever.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
First off, Pete has Invincible #50, the B cover, CGC 9.8, sold $580 on 4/25/24. Best offer was accepted on a $1,500 ask. It's amazing how expensive this connected cover variant goes for. There are no incentive variants for this milestone issue, but even so, the B cover variant does pretty well. Not many come up for sale, but when they do, they usually fetch a decent amount. Even so, this one appears to be on fire as this CGC 9.8 sale looks to be at an all-time high and nearly double the last sale from last summer. Pete has made this a fire cover.
Fire! He made it a fire cover? Not all the people that bought, not that everybody bought this bullshit, that he made it. Okay, cool.
He did. He has.
Oh, and then you get a penis that's got herpes on it. I see what you're doing. Okay.
The first thing I noticed was that they put the credits over the penis. That's the first thing I noticed.
I know that's some bullshit. Can't even see a cod piece. That's bullshit. Fucking bullshit. But yes. So if you're looking for this, it looks like Bruce. If you're wanting to get this, it looks like you're gonna have to pay a pretty penny for this one.
I'm good. I missed the whole Invincible train. I'm not going back and collect them. I'm good. Fuck that.
Too far.
Too far.
Next, we have The Amazing Spider-Man presents Black Cat #1, the 1 of 25. A raw sold for $1,800 on 4/25/24. An amazing sale for a raw copy that rivals most CGC 8.8 sales. Nearly doubling the last raw sale back in the fall with a hefty amount of bids at auction. This is a book that rarely appears on the market. One of J. Scott Campbell's most sought-after incentive variants. The sky really appears to be the limit. The top. One now wonders, what the next CGC 9.8 will go for, as it will probably set a new ATH, given this Raw sale is only $250 off the prior mark of $2,050.
They can keep this book.
It's a great J. Scott Campbell book, but for $1,800 Raw, you could suck it.
Yeah. There's Silver Age books I will buy before I buy this.
You know what? I was looking yesterday. I sold off my Gen 13 #1, the Janet Jackson cover.
Ooh.
I sold it a while back, and I'll get to this later about when we do our eBay selling whatnot talk. But I'm bummed that I sold it, and so I went back to look to get a new one, and the prices are fucking outrageous on it. And now I'm super bummed that I can't get that Janet Jackson cover again. Bruce wins. Somehow there is a fraud.
I haven't won this week yet. What the
So this one, Pete has considered nuclear. What'd you say, Jedi?
I said it's an iconic cover, right? I mean, this is
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's been homages to this thing out the ass. So.
That is one big pussy cat on the cover.
Right. Look at those fingers, man. Rawr.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Tiny feet.
Tiny feet. Tiny feet. Tiny feet, big hands. You know what that means? High sale book. So there you go.
So not that far
Next
from the
we have
all-time high.
Next we have the Red She-Hulk #58, the 1 in 50. A Raw sold for $500 on 4/25/24. Another rarely fucking Pete. Another rarely comes.
Whoa. Slow down. Just because you can't do it. Should have read the slides first, bud.
Another rarely comes up. This 1 in 50 Greg Horn variant also surprised this week with an impressive Raw sale. The best offer of $500 accepted on a $650. CGC 9.8s have taken a dip since pandemic spikes, but Raws are rebounding as this sale is quite a jump back up since the last one.
Good idea, Eric.
And it isn't even a 9.8 candidate as listed as near mint minus.
I would say they should do it on this show, but they've already got 64 fucking segments, so one more probably too many.
Dude, oh man, I'm going to talk to Matt about it. Battle of the Bulge is on.
Oh, jeez. I'll email you a few names later.
I can't wait for Battle of the Bulge. I mean, this is a pretty cool cover.
Yeah, it's a really cool cover.
I do wonder when Pete capitalized rarely, was he looking to add some emphasis to it, or
no? I don't think he even knows what emphasis is.
Another that rarely comes up.
We don't use those 50-cent words on this show, Jedi.
I'm sorry. Let me say the emphasis. How's that?
There you go.
Okay.
You think when Red She-Hulk speaks, she goes, "Hi, I'm Doris."
Oh, Doris.
Doris.
Next, we have the Spider-Punk #1, the 1 in 50. These are fucking garbage covers. Raw $50 on 4. Dude, all these sold on 425. Good job, Pete. Well, this one isn't even selling at ratio when it came out. What happened? I recall this being as high as $250 raw, and now a seller can't even get their $75 asking price as they accepted only $50 on this last raw sale. CGC 9.8s are still going for around 200, but it seems most copies are graded. Whatever the case, we'll see this as an anomaly sale or if this keeps trending down, which makes it icy cold, motherfuckers.
Brrr.
Icy cold.
I remember selling my 9.8 of this for like $500.
Good for you.
This was one of the books that started the trend of crappy Marvel paper. It was like you could see through the cover. It was so bad, the paper.
Dude, this isn't the first book that had crappy Marvel paper.
This is where a bubblegum bubble does not work, unlike the Harley cover.
Kind of want a fucking icy right now.
Icy.
It was icy.
Dude,
I like the Coke flavor icy. Oh yeah.
You ever have that fucking like where they give you a cone and like the shaved ice and shit? I'll throw a kid out of the way so I can get 2 shaved ices, man. I'll tell you that. What?
Hashtag Marco kicks kids.
Yeah, I do.
Can you imagine Marco and Sam coaching the same flag football team?
Oh, dude,
they wouldn't have a team.
Hey, we were talking about that pre-show. We were talking about that pre-show.
Team right there.
Yeah, that team would. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Everybody would quit.
The team would quit. The mothers would be like forming a Facebook group about you.
No, my parents love me. It's the other teams that don't like me so much. That's all right.
Let's see, John. Let me see. Let me go back and see what it says. Which one was that? I don't know which one you're talking about. Red She-Hulk. 500 and that 250. It looks like Raw sold for 500 accepting price. I don't see 250.
Mm-hmm.
I like that Spider-Punk a lot. I'd be Spider-Punk if I had Spidey powers. I don't know. There's just something about it doesn't work for me.
I don't know. I like the covers for this. I heard the story's terrible, but I like the covers for Spidey Punk.
Yeah, this cover was fire when it came out. Everybody.
Yeah, that's not pre-web. That's full-on web right there.
That is not pre-web. You were correct, Sam. All right. Before we get into icy or hot, I think we want to talk about. We're going to talk about eBay sales.
Oh yeah. So, do you mind?
I do not mind at all, Mark.
So me and Kyle have been talking back and forth. Actually, a couple of other guys on the channel too, because a lot of guys are selling now, and they have been for a little bit, dipping their feet in the water, and there's some problems. Kyle's talking about certain benefits, and I said, you know what? I think it's a lot. Like a lot of us just kind of go, "Yep." Because my response a lot of times to him and a couple of the other guys is, like, "Yeah, that's what happens." It's like, oh wait a minute, like. I think it's a good topic sometimes to say like what it's like right now selling, because there's so many different markets too, and familiar with what you're doing at. And you always get to hear like the quick headliners like, oh yeah, this guy over here at eBay, 99s are going to kill the market. Like all that type of bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? Like that type of shit, but they don't actually talk about like really selling on it, or like, hey, this book up here, and you don't actually see the thing. And I know that Kyle was like, he wasn't moaning about some of the stuff, but he's like, dude, for real? Like this goes on. So, and not only that, but one of our other people, I'm not going to reveal who it is just in case he doesn't want me to, but he, in the same week that happened, had gotten somebody who had pulled one of the shadiest moves of all time for eBay. And we'll talk a little bit about that. But we kind of wanted to get into some of the other topics like it, because since Kyle is kind of doing a little bit newer, I know Bruce has got a lot of experience in some of the other avenues of it, and Jedi Johnson, well, he mainly does it with cards. And
so I used to sell on eBay years ago, and you know what? I've come like it used to be tough to sell on eBay. People wouldn't pay. Like it used to be rough on eBay. What, I mean, do you think the same thing, Marco? Like
yeah, I mean, like, so there's different ways. Like it in the beginning of eBay, it was seller friendly. Then probably around 2015, it got so bad for sellers. I mean, just so it didn't matter. Like it was really bad. Like actually, there's a lot of groups that were started, and you can still find them like comic buy, sell, trade groups and stuff like that. But there's also comic like band groups. Like there'd be lists like PowerPoints, and you would just cut and paste. And it was ban sellers, and you put it into your eBay thing, like ban this person, ban this person, ban this person, and just ban it. Because
I know there's sites on eBay, there's pages on eBay dedicated to lists of people not to sell to.
Well, they didn't used to let you keep it on eBay, but now obviously it's translated over there.
And I know like Facebook has the same thing.
Yeah,
there's.
But see, I think that was part of it too, because I was talking to like the old way too with the percentage wise, and we'll get into some of this a little bit later with eBay. But like the old way, it was like 36%, 32.5%. So you'd round it up to 36% sometimes, because that's what it costs us in fees. Like no matter what we sold a book for, you had to tailor in 36% because you had to sell 36% more than you'd actually do. Wednesday Warring wasn't so bad because you could turn the book and flip it, and by the time they bought it and received it, because you could overnight, they couldn't cancel the shipment, which was good for us because whatever. But now, I mean, now they're doing a lot more shady stuff across the board on it.
Yeah. So like selling on eBay now, like, okay, here's a good example. I sold a book for $10. Okay. So tax, everything, it came to $10.86.
We didn't used to have taxes either. Yeah.
Yeah. So my order was $10.86 minus $86. Transaction fees $1.84. So I ended up with $8.16 on that sale.
Yeah, which is like when people say sometimes, like, and when you think about it, like people are saying a lot of times, like, well, okay, cool. I went to the store, I paid whatever your sale, like you bought the book for $5, paid whatever your sales tax is on that. You brought it back, you paid, you listed it, you did all that other stuff. The amount of money you're receiving back on that is $8, right? So you're getting $8 on that back, but you're also not considering like all the other shit you had to put into it. Going out to the postal service, unless they do pickups, but even with pickups, you got to pay for the service. You're not packaging. And one of the packaging problems that like people didn't know about, and I think is kind of the because does anybody send outside of USPS? Jedi, do you send outside of USPS? No. So USPS is always the best way to ship, in my opinion, the best way to ship. And I do a lot of priority because it's insured, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But like now they're double checking. They've been doing it for about a year now. They're double checking your priority. So if you start cutting out like, that cardboard for the USPS cardboard, and then you put it into the bag that people were doing there for a while for the priority, they'll double charge you priority shipping because they'll charge you for whatever the box rate that you cut up is. That's an automatic charge. And then they'll charge you for the bag. So if you're paying $11.60, whatever it is, 64 for the bag, then you're going to have to pay another $8.99 for the other one. So you got to really be careful on that. That wasn't something back in the day. The taxes thing, I remember when taxes hit and like people would yell at us and then cancel orders. Now they're not doing that anymore. So I think it has improved in that aspect because
I've had one cancel order in the last 2 months that I've been selling on eBay.
It really? See,
so yeah. I was selling Spawn. It was Spawn, I think 1 through 5. And I had it up for a good price. I had it up for, I had it up for I think $22.
Yeah, okay.
Because issue number 1 had some coverware on it.
Okay.
So I deducted the coverware, and I took pictures of it. I showed it. I put it in my description.
So that's the thing that's interesting about description because I've never seen this more than recently. Like it used to be that if you just use the generic reprint, cut, paste description and the same pictures and then put in the description like these are generic pictures, people would never buy your shit. They would never buy your shit. I will tell you now that we cut and paste. We do. We cut and paste descriptions and we just post generic pictures sometimes depending on like the value of the book because they don't care. Like they'd actually buy the generic posting before they bought like the 7 things with all the tick, so you show every single thing on it. You just put it up there now, just cut and paste it. Bruce, you're shaking your head too. I mean, that used to be a huge no-no. So I think it's a lot easier selling there now because now people will buy. Like you're talking like 3-4 years ago. You did that. You're not selling shit.
I noticed a lot of people use stock pictures. See, I don't.
Stock pictures, yeah.
My eBay listings have nothing less than like 5 pictures. So like I still do the cover, back cover. I still show the corners. I still show close-ups. Like I still do everything because
you do that on modern. How many pictures do you do for modern?
Every book I show, depending on the book, the least I do is 5.
Yeah, I do front cover, back cover, spine, inside, and then if there's damage, it's 4. So then if there's damage, like anything that could be considered, here's the perfect story because this did happen recent to us too, and this sucks. And you got to be careful about this as a buyer too, because we had sold a book. This isn't that long ago, but I don't want anybody to. A couple years ago, we sold a book, and it had 7 pictures in it. It was a modern book. So if it's a modern book, there's something there. This book was known for having but people buy it, Bri J. They didn't used to do that, but it had a printer error ink. It was a splotch on the thing. We took all the pictures, 7 pictures in, 8 pictures maybe in. We definitely took a picture of it. It was very faint. You couldn't see it. Like I said, it's just print. It's Marvel bullshit, right? So it's added color on from the printer. Nothing big deal. Listed as NM. Not near mint plus, not whatever, near mint. Didn't say need as a press and clean. Didn't say it could be CGC 98. Listed as near mint. Okay. There's books that had already been graded because this was 2 months after the book came out, that had already been graded with 9.8 with the exact same error on it. And we've known it, but we didn't list it as that. We send it out there. The dude gets the book, goes into one of the buy-sell trade groups, blasts the fuck out of us. Look at these motherfuckers. They said it was near mint. Look at this shit. And he takes a pic, the whole rest, and they're like, what's wrong with the book? Well, let's see the edge. Let's see the. And then we took screenshots of all of our shit. And we do this a lot too. Like, we'll take screenshots of what we have. And we talked to the guy. We were nice. He's like, hey, man, you lied to, or he's like, oh, hey, nice to us, but just blasting the fuck out of us in the group. So we're like, fuck, this guy's going to trash the book. And this is something I'm always going to tell you if you're an eBay seller, and people might not believe it, but if the book is above $20, just send it priority, make them pay the priority on the way there. If they're going to return it, offer to pay priority back with insurance. Okay. Because when they take it and they send it back to you and it's not what it's supposed to be, you can be anywhere. I mean, just the regular insurance isn't it $50 on the regular 100 or some shit, like whatever it is. Make sure $100. Make sure you get your insurance out of it. The claims usually aren't that bad, but this is where you can get them, because if they fuck your shit up, and I'll tell you why in a minute, you can then go to eBay and win your claim because you filed an insurance claim on that. So he was like, hey man, you guys need to take it. We said, hey, you don't even have to threaten us. We're going to give you the money. Just please send us a couple pictures as you pack it up. Send us the thing, priority. I'm just going to send you it. Did the eBay response, did the whole thing, sent them. We got it back, looked it back over, took all the listing pictures, took that shit, put it in there. He got put on that ban group. He got put on the ban group because, like, that's how, like, people sometimes don't know what they're buying. We relisted it with generic pictures because we were told in that group, they're like, watch, just relist it with generic pictures, say stock image, say near mint, send it out. We did. We sold it for $20 more. It was like 175. So we sold for 195. No complaints and came back. You know what I mean? And like, that's something back then. That's so, like, when people are saying it's harder, I think it's much easier to sell on eBay. We have less returns than we used to have. We have to give less detail than we used to have. And I don't know if it's because of the other, like the whatnot scenarios. I don't know if because it's anything like that, but like, it's been a lot easier for us. And
that's what I think too.
By the way, the tracking now, like, we know what our seasonal tracking is. You know, we know where the trends are going now. Like, it's a lot easier on eBay than it used to be. The only thing that's still bad is eBay hates sellers. They will never take your fucking side. You better cover your ass. Especially, like, we do a lot of Silver Age. We don't erase the documentation for 3 months on books we send out, especially if they get over $1,000. Huh?
People have gotten more trusting with online orders.
Yeah. But they're still shady. Okay, so here's the story that I'll tell you. And this is what I gave advice to somebody who came to me with advice. They had shipped out a book on eBay. Somebody had bought the book. They shipped it out, but they didn't ship it priority. They just shipped it regular mail. I mean, like, whatever they shipped it. I don't know what they didn't ship it with insurance of priority. The person said, hey, want to cancel the order, send it back. Said, okay. They ended up cutting the bottom of the slit. They took the you know how it was a book. It was pancaked with 2 pieces of foil or cardboard, which, by the way, like, a lot of times, if it's, I don't know about you guys, but if it's in a book that's above $100, you're getting a box. You're not getting fucking cardboard in a bag. You're getting a fucking box. I don't care at that point. So anyways, cardboard, put it in a bag. They slit the bottom of the bag. They pulled it out. They cut the pieces of cardboard. They pulled the book out. They taped back up the cardboard, put it back up into the plastic wrap, did a piece of tape on the bottom to seal it back off, sent it back. When he received it, his mail person said it looked like this had been tampered with.
Well, they also, I know the story you're talking about. Yeah. So when they did the return, this person also altered the house number on the address to try and get it to a wrong address, so that the person we're talking about would not be able to. It would show as delivered.
Oh, the send back, yeah.
Yeah, the send back would show as delivered, so he would get his refund or whatever. But the person who the original seller would never have gotten it because it was sent to the wrong address. Luckily, this person's mailman caught that.
Caught that too.
Recognized the name. Yeah.
But it's not luckily because then he filed with eBay and they said, too bad, so sad, you're out of a couple $100. Like,
was that the end story? I didn't know the end story.
Yeah, the end story is because he asked, and I said, well, you have to. I was like, well, you got to do this and this, and by the way, use the tracking. He's like, we didn't use priority mail. I was like, well, why wouldn't you use priority? But like, that's a lesson learned. So that they're getting more sophisticated, but like, make sure you're taking pictures of your books and sending them out there. You make sure you're taking pictures of them. Make sure you're taking specific error, especially if you have an error on a book. Make sure you take the specific error of that picture because you're not going to duplicate an error on a book. So if they send you back a book, they might send you back a worse book, but like they can't send back the exact same book, right? So like a lot of times when they're claiming now, they're buying a book, like they'll buy a book off of Bruce and they'll buy a book and it'll say something like, VG copy, right? Of a new book. And they'll buy it for $5, whatever, send it to you. Or they'll go to the local store, get it. They'll order your book, which is NMNM plus. And if you're selling a book as NMNM plus, you know that book is near mint plus. You're just covering your ass by calling it near mint, right? We all know that, right? Kyle, you know that. When you're selling on eBay, you say it's near mint plus, because that means it's near mint plus. You're just covering your ass. Yeah. And they will then take the shit book and they will say, hey, it got dinged up in the mail, and they'll send it back to you. You better make sure, I don't give a shit. Send it back priority. First off, it'll scare them. The minute you send it back priority, it'll scare them. Yeah. It was in a box.
I try to say,
you should.
When I said,
that's one of the best practices. Like, people don't tell you that, but that's the best practices.
When I do giveaways, anybody that wins a giveaway on my show, they always get a priority box. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
See, I don't always send priority. Like, I think the last book I sent that Bruce bought, I think it came back in 9.8.
Nice.
I think I sent it ground advantage, but I think I put it in a top loader.
Yeah.
And then I taped I taped the book to the top loader, and then I taped the top of the top loader so that it didn't shift. And I send everything in Gemini mailers.
But you also send it to somebody I would not do that to somebody. Like, the reason why we don't do that is because we send it to people we don't know.
Well, I've done that with people I don't know, but it's always in a Gemini. It's a Gemini mailer, and I'll send it in a top loader as well. So,
I'm just gonna tell you, I'll tell you probably. I would say, and let's not make it sound like a horror story, because back then, I would say for every 100 books, we'd have an incident 5 out of every 100. Now it's more like 5 out of every 1,000. So like, it is a lot better. But I mean, but like more expensive books. Like
this is the first time this go round of me selling on eBay. This is the first time I've sold graded books.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah.
And I always ship them priority. Yep. And it's built like a fucking. I package it like a fucking tank.
I should probably grab. Oh no, I haven't. I just bought a bunch of it right now too. Like, always go through Office Space and Target and Myers or whatever your thing is. Always go through the clearance area, right? Because everybody's like bubble wrap. But a lot of times, like, I just picked up the paper roll, the stacking paper roll. You know what I'm talking about? It's a brown paper thing. If you take that and twist it, maybe I should show it. But you twist it around.
That's how it's when Tyson bought a couple expensive books from me.
Yeah, you frame them out.
That's what I did. I that's exactly what I did. I used that brown paper and I framed it out.
You frame that out, and they'll also send you. We probably should show that, but also they'll have a lot of times they'll do the envelopes, or this is a real quick trick that you can do with it.
Thank you.
If you, that's good. You could get they're made for dishes technically, but you can get this, like, it's a styrofoam padded thing. And it's supposed to be for dinner plates and you get the platter one. You fit a comic in there. You tape down the other side, and I mean, you could fucking hit that thing, run it over. You know, when they show the person kicking it, they use like the same 3 pictures for like mailmen destroying fucking comic books all the time.
You know what I do for graded books now? I still ship them like in a priority medium flat rate box.
Yeah.
But what I do now is I buy the Gemini mailer that are made for graded books.
Uh-huh.
And I put them in the Gemini mailer. So it's in a box, and then I wrap it in a little bit of bubble wrap just so it doesn't shift inside the box. And then I
recycle those fuckers all the time too, by the way.
Gemini mailers?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I did the shit out of those.
Yeah, when I ship a grade, I recycle Geminis too. And if there's some that I can't recycle, someone has just taped the shit out of it, and it's just then I won't even throw those away. I'll use those, and I will put those on one on each side of a graded book.
Yeah,
and then bubble wrap it and tape it and put it inside a medium-sized priority, just to give it more.
And by the way,
protection, and it doesn't shift around.
And by the way, feel free to hate me for this, but you're a shitbag if you use media mail. I don't care who you are.
Oh,
if
yeah.
You send me some shit, if you send me some shit in media mail, I don't care. I don't care. Don't tell me free shipping and then send it to me in media mail.
I don't think media mail is supposed to apply to comic books.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't even matter. If you send it,
it's meant for
bulk
school books and
it's bulk. It's bulk pack.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's bulk pack. So if you send me that and you're like, no, it's okay, it works out, I'm claiming. I will claim against you every single time. Let you know that I will claim against you. And by the way, your book will accidentally fall on the ground 6 times, and then I'll eventually send it back to you too. So.
Yeah, I don't ship anything media mail.
Don't do that.
You know, another thing is I'm pretty fair with my shipping costs. I don't try to make any money off the shipping costs.
People are so used to it now. But
I don't do it because the way I ship and sell books is I do it exactly how I would want it done for me.
Yeah.
So I don't like to be overcharged on shipping, so I don't overcharge people on shipping.
Claim them. Ride every day. Claim them. If they send you shit, claim them. If somebody's sending you that, hey, it's not being a bad guy. You're a douchebag if you're sending stuff media mail. And by the way, you're not even giving, dude, the one that fucking pisses me off, they don't even give you an option. And then they media mail it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or the guys that cut and paste everything. So then they even cut and paste the 8, whatever. Well, I cut and paste the priority mail price too, so it don't fucking matter. But I priority mail it. But they cut the priority paste mail there, and then they send it media mail. Oh, I'm getting you on that.
I don't.
Go ahead.
The worst buyer I ever had, and it's kind of funny. This guy had bought a Tom Brady rookie graded 10 from me.
Yeah.
And I shipped it to him. He got it, and this is before probably eBay became so buyer friendly, anti-seller maybe, but so he got it, and he had the nerve to email me and say, "This is not a 10." I'm like, what?
Oh no!
It is graded. It was graded a 10. PSA 10. He goes, "No, this is not a 10." I said, "Well, I tell you what, just send it back to me." He goes, "No, it's too much trouble to send it back to you. I'm just going to keep it, but I would like a refund." I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
So
the guy had the nerve. I finally told the guy, I was like, "Listen, he threatened me with negative, give me negative remarks or whatever." I said, "Go ahead." I said, "I do this as a hobby. This is not my job. If you want to leave me a negative, go fucking right ahead and do it. I don't give a shit."
That's actually really good. And here's the thing: if you do that for eBay, you will always win. The minute they tell you, you're like, "Hey, I'll give you a refund, just send it back," and they deny that request, it's over.
And it also runs in your favor too if they say, "I'm going to give you negative feedback."
Yeah, if they say, "I'm going to give you negative feedback," and as soon as those two things happen,
I just couldn't get over it.
Yeah.
It was graded a 10, and he goes, "No, this isn't a 10." I was like, what the fuck?
No, we had that all the time. We would love, so we're always like, "Hey man, we'll pay for the shipping back." That's why we did it with that one guy too. That's why we have an automated printout response. We are willing to pay for the shipping back. Just let us know where we can send the money. We'll give you the money. We would like priority. It's like it's like a paragraph thing. It's worth it to keep these in your files too. By the way, just so you know, you should have, if you're going to get into eBay, if you sell 1 book a month, if you sell 10 books a month, if you sell 100 books a month, just have a spreadsheet like Google Doc, have whatever, Word, whatever, and have a bunch of different already pre-laid out things. And the pre-laid out things should include, make sure you're checking. I know I make fun of it too, but this is what we feel. This is how we grade it. However, all grading is subjective. Please look at the pictures. We offer multiple pictures. Contact us if you'd like more. We are not guaranteeing grades. That says it in there. There's a couple other ones we use. We have responses. So if your response is "Hey man, I didn't like X, Y, and Z," right? Thank you for letting us know that. What can we do to resolve this situation? We literally have that as a print. What can we do to resolve this situation? because then you want them to say like, well, you can give me a refund or I'm going to give you a bad grade. Cool. Well, you can go fuck yourself. We're good then. Then our next pre-response to anything is, well, we're sorry. That's unfortunate. That's obviously not how we sent it to you. We will be willing to pay for priority mail for you to send it back. Please rewrap it exactly like you had it. If you'd like, we'll even send you the stickers for it to put on. After that, if they fuck around with you, we're good. It very rarely do they fuck. And like for us, I mean, for us, it's like $1,000. Okay, we can live with that. For some of you guys, like Kyle said, he's selling a book. Like that's an $8 book, but like if it's $50 book, like that hurts. If you're only selling like 20 books a month, 5 books a month, like that $50 makes a fucking difference, bro.
Yeah.
So make sure you have those pre-written out too. That's probably a lot easier. They're a lot, like you said, Jedi. They're a lot better than because they could use to threaten you with that, and you'd be like, okay, you're keeping my shit, and I'm fucking blocking you. Like all you could do is block them afterwards, but they'd be keeping your shit. So good job, Jedi. Stand up to those.
I'll block. I'll put people on my block list. Like if we start exchanging like DMs back and forth, and I just get if I just get a feeling that he's not on the up and up, I'll just throw him on the block list. I'm like, no, I don't need your business. I'm just like,
that's why I've gotten my rights taken away from blocking people or responding to people in general.
The one thing
he's like, dude, you can't do it anymore.
Is like I had put up my it's not near me. I had put up my Spider-Man 300 sale, and I got a lot of messages that said, "What's the lowest price you take?"
Oh, that shit.
Just send me an offer.
Auto block.
Yeah, but just send me an offer. I might take it. I mean, because I had so many. What's the lowest price you take? I actually pulled it from eBay.
How do you handle? I would like to hear. I can tell you how we handle OBO, but I'd like to hear how you get. Do you guys use OBO or best offer?
I do.
Yeah, I do sometimes, not all the time.
So if it's ridiculously low, I don't even respond to it.
That's a block, by the way. If it's
so like, okay, so like say I have the book up for $20.
Okay.
And the guy offers 15.
Yeah.
I'm nice. I'll meet in the middle. I'll say 17. I don't mind meeting in the middle. And 9 times out of 10, they've accepted it.
Huh. So go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah, like I don't mind meeting in the middle because it is what it is. I get.
So you guys don't have set prices or set percentages you're willing to go down.
I do some of them. Depends on the book.
Okay.
If it's if it's a higher book.
If it's a high book, I usually $50, maybe $100. I'll take lower than the actual buy now price, but nothing below that.
Yeah, see, ours is percentage based, unless rarity. For example, like if it doesn't matter what it is. If it is, the lowest we'll go is if it goes back and forth, we'll go 15. If it doesn't, we'll go 10. If they offer around the 10, we'll take it. If they don't, we won't. Unless if it's like one of a kind books or like super rare stuff. With that, we will a lot of times there's no back and forth with us. It's either we make one offer and that's the final offer, or we don't. And I will tell you, 8 out of 10 times they buy the book. They buy the book for the price we wanted, or like, okay, well, I'm gonna. Hey, would you take this much? No, we'll only take whatever the 10% mark off is. Well, come on, won't you take this? Won't you? No, I'm sorry. This is as low as we'll go. And then they'll wait a day. Some of them don't even wait a day. Some of them will. There was a book we sold. I'm not gonna say what book it was because it was rare, but it was $15,000. It was a 9.9 for $15,000. And the guy hit us up, and he said, like, would you take da da da? And I responded back. I was like, I don't think we'll. He wanted like 3,000 off. The book had never sold before. It was one of those books like it didn't sell in 9. There wasn't any 9.9s. There's only 1 cent. Whatever. 3,000 off. I was like, yeah, no, I don't think so. But whatever. So I said I had it all loaded up. In the meantime, my partner was like, hey, dude, I think we should just come back and offer him like 15% off. I was like, I don't know. Let's sit on it. He's like, but we haven't got a lot. I go, because it's an expensive book. It doesn't sell a lot. We waited, had it loaded up to respond to the offer. We didn't respond to the offer. The next day, he had already bought the book for the full price that we were asking for. So, like, sometimes remember, too, like, you don't have to make a deal. Huh?
You know what? I've noticed on eBay lately.
FOMO. He's afraid someone else is going to get it.
This time around on eBay, I've noticed a lot of people because this is something that was, and Marco probably can attest to this. 2015, 2016ish, you would sell a book and buyers would take an eternity to pay for it.
A fucking pay thing. Holy shit.
An eternity, but it seems like recently people just, and I think this might go back to what
PayPal linked with
King said, is people are more used to buying online.
Yeah.
So now I notice a lot of people are paying instantly. No questions asked. It's paid instantly. It's just done. And go ahead.
You also have the link up now of direct pay, like the direct pay accounts that are linked to the account, right? So
like I don't even check that box that says automatically pay.
Yeah.
Like I don't even toggle that on, because I know sometimes people need a few minutes to you know what I mean, to maybe switch a card or.
Oh no, yeah, I don't mean that, but like I think so many people are hooked up with like PayPal directly through eBay, so it's already. And a lot of people get credit on that now. So like it's a lot smoother of a transaction.
Yeah.
And by the way, it lowered the percentage. It lowered the percentage by about 6 points that we used to be getting charged.
I know a lot of my friends use the paying for payment plan for a lot of their purchases, so they have time to pay them off.
Yeah. The payment plan thing. That's what I'm saying, like credit. Yeah. So they're starting to get credit.
One time I had someone pay it with a check.
Check.
Have you ever seen someone that had to pay by check?
No. What is this?
It takes so you have the option to pay with like a check, and it takes like 2 weeks to get paid.
Oh fuck no!
Wow.
You got I'll tell you this much too, and people are gonna hate this because I know we have a big international following. We don't do international.
I don't do international.
Don't do it. Not at all.
It's too expensive and there's too much risk.
Don't do it. Don't play around with it. I don't fuck around with it. I don't do anything.
I think I like what eBay has done a lot, like because eBay, especially when you do your postage through eBay, as soon as like I'll mail something, like I sold like a $300 book a week or so ago, and because eBay, I guess, tracks that tracking number that gets automatically assigned to it.
Yeah.
Like obviously I'm shipping from Hawaii, but I'll get that money in my bank account like within like 2 days. Because they know that you've turned that into the post office, and then they'll, so it goes to your account. And there's no way that nobody's gotten that book already. So,
well, I mean, with some of it too, like it depends on how much, like where your account's at with some of those, how long they hold and stuff like that.
No, I know we've been talking about eBay a lot. There's other.
But we can move around. Yeah, we're gonna talk about other places too. Yeah. Go ahead, Bruce.
During pandemic, like a lot of people found Whatnot.
Yeah, for sure.
And for me, it was just like great. And all the books looked so fresh and clean when they showed them, because they were in Mylars.
And there's a lot of salesmanship.
Yes, and they're great sellers.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, you get the books, you put them out that Mylar, and they look like crap.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure whoever you're buying from you trust.
Yeah, the thing with Whatnot,
show the book on screen also.
Yeah, the thing with Whatnot, and I remember we had this discussion because I remember JJ would talk about this Whatnot. And the thing about Whatnot is a different animal when it comes to bidding, because it's live bidding. I mean, you can't. They do have they do stuff. Yeah, it is a completely different animal, a different mindset when you're bidding.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, you have to be a different kind of buyer whenever you're shopping on Whatnot as opposed to eBay. You don't have time to think, and that's when you get a lot of these impulse buys, like Bruce was talking about, where you may not actually get what you thought you got, what you thought you were going to get.
You don't have time.
I tried Whatnot once.
Fair market value.
I got the shaft on all my books. Like I lost my ass selling on Whatnot.
Wow.
Like I put nice books up, nice book, like that should have went for good prices. Mm-hmm. Like I was saying earlier, that Gen 13 #1 Janet Jackson cover.
Yeah.
I had put that up on Whatnot, and I think I ended up selling it for $8.
Wow.
And now now that book is on eBay, I can't find it for under $125.
Yeah, well, you get more visibility on eBay and whatnot. It's all about who you got in your room.
Yeah,
and I was like, after like the 5th book that I sold, that was like that should have went for a decent price, and I sold it for $9 or $10. Like I was like, I'm not doing Whatnot, and like Whatnot is great was great for buyers.
Yes.
But like I lost my ass. Like I probably sold like $500 worth of books, and I think I ended up getting like $70 total.
Whatnot is still great for buyers, and I will say this: I've had a couple of times where I've had to interact with the Whatnot customer service. Excellent customer service on Whatnot. They get back to you like that. It's like I've never had a problem.
Right. I did fumble it, but like and that's part of me is I try to be as honest as I can, and I try to give people deals. Like I mean, like anybody who's bought from me knows that my deals are stupid. I think Bruce could attest to this. Like I give books for stupid price. Yes, that Janet, like, yes, I got robbed live, and like I didn't even get taken out to dinner before I was fucked. Like
you guys, so when you guys talk about Whatnot, there's a guy named Al. Damn, I wish you could pick it up, Kyle. I don't know if you found. There's a guy named Alvin's Comics. For those that don't know, the guy used to write these show articles like after doing shows, and he would tell you what was kind of selling at shows. He'd edit some of it. It was like a journal. Like he wouldn't tell you some of the stuff that was upcoming that he'd been selling because he still was trying to buy it and resell it. The guy was doing an amazing job. He's out of California. Like back in the day was one of the, every time he had a con, especially the West Coast ones, I'd read his article because it was amazing seller information. And he gave a lot. He was one of the first guys I knew that went on to IG and started selling, and he started selling live on IG. Mm-hmm. And this is before Whatnot. And the dude, like, he's got it. If you guys should follow him. I don't know if AOA is in the chat, but find Alvin's Comics, follow his claim sales. Alvin's, ALV, I think it's ALVENS. I can look it up. But Alvin's Comics, dude, and his stuff is all my light and everything else, but it's usually collection, so they'll buy a collection to it. He tried the Whatnot thing. It didn't work out as well for him. He didn't knock it. He never knocks anything, but you could tell it didn't work out. I think he's probably on live sale number like 300 at this point. He doesn't give us the con reports that much anymore. But, when you started seeing that, I was like, crap. And trying to put together those showcases, because we tried it before, is tough. But have you guys started listing on IG? Huh? I have. John, it is Gen 13 number 1. It's the H cover. If you're wondering, it's not actually Janet Jackson. It's like the Janet Jackson homage cover. So go ahead and look it up on eBay. They're going for ridiculous prices. Yeah, it's the Rolling Stone cover, homage cover, homage, not homage, homage. What's your guys's like homage? Whatever. What I mean, there's different ways to do it, right? There's claim sales. There's the like, hey, beg you, try to buy our stuff sales. Hey, Joe, you can get him. Kind of have you beg you to buy you in. Hey, Joe, or whatever. But like, what's your way of doing it on IG, Kyle? Have you found any? I tried IG a couple times and I never had any luck. So I didn't have any luck. Like the only luck I had on IG was people that I know. So like Joe, Joe came through, and shout out to Joe, because I was like, I had it up for a price, and I was like, well, you're the homie. I'll give it to you for this price. And he's like, fuck that. Same with Bruce. Like I've had it's like Joe, Bruce, Tyson, AOA. It's only been people that I know that have. You already have to have the money. You have to have a network, or you have to have a ridiculous amount of followers that you'll just constantly. Do you guys use the eBay description thing where we probably shouldn't even ask this because you shouldn't admit it if you do, where you direct them towards your other store for other books, and they can, you can cut out your fees that way? No, I try to stay as honest and straightforward as I can. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you talking to a non-eBay site? No, I don't do that. Yeah, like so like a lot of times you'll be like, hey, if you like this book, make sure you check out my other stuff on blah 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 at IG, and guess what? All your books are listed on IG anyways. It's cheaper on IG.
I always see it the other way around.
This is the cover I'm talking about.
Joe, you say okay.
I always see it the other way around. I see people on IG all the time plugging their eBay stores as well, which I find weird, but I guess it's just easier if you have 100 things listed on eBay versus having 100 separate posts.
Yeah, well, you can reach back out to out to the guy in the DM and say, "I saw this on your eBay store," blah blah blah, and you get a cheaper price anyway. So
yeah,
nice.
Joe's my boy.
Yeah,
my boy Blue, my boy Blue.
I like the ladies. I got some good Silver Age stuff. It's not all boobies.
I just picked up this book off of eBay.
Nice.
I'm so excited about this book.
Oh, the Rocky Horror Show. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on Whatnot tonight. I've dipped my toe back into Whatnot, and it is not it's not good for me.
No, you have a huge following, and
you're kind of saying,
yeah, it just seems like Whatnot doesn't work out.
You gotta get your.
I hardly sell books. I usually just razz them.
That's what I was going to talk next. Yeah. So for those people that don't know what Raz is, go ahead, Bruce. Explain that.
A Raz is when you're in usually Discord groups.
Now it's Discord. It didn't used to be Discord, but yeah.
Now it's Discord groups. People put up books. They get voted on. If they get a certain amount of votes, they go live. So say a book is $100. It'll be 20 spots for $5 each. And you gotta fill the spots for it to go live. And then after all the spots are bought out, they randomly pick a name and a number, and that person wins the book. The benefit of that is
because Bruce wins,
it cuts out the fees from eBay, and these are usually people that have been in the Raz group for a long time, so you're going to get paid, you're going to get the book.
Yeah,
there's no worries, and usually they try not to overcharge or
it depends, because like some groups allow you to take whatever last sale was 20% on top. Like,
I tried one Raz when CBSI was just a G plus group.
Yeah, the G plus
and Marco remembers that back in the day. I remember Jimmy Linguini was doing a Walking Dead 19. Yeah. I know Marco remembers him. I remember I bought a few spots in the Raz, and he like publicly shamed me because he didn't know that I paid.
What? And that was you?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Remember that he went on and like blasted me, and I was like,
"Oh yeah, for sure."
I paid for the book, man. I mean, I didn't win it, but I had paid for my
spots. Yeah.
And I was like, after that, I was like, you know what? No more Razes, because like
the problem I have with Raz is the number a lot. You do have to be in an honest area. The problem with the Razes is a lot of the Razes with the number that, so they'll base the Raz percentage off of what last sale was minus percentage sometimes, or plus whatever it is, whatever their allowances are towards it. But last sale, go ahead.
No, the last year I won a what is it? Clone Wars #1 first Ahsoka, the 9.6.
Yeah.
And at that time, I think the 30-day average was 1,200.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was like 1,000. And the guy put it up for 700.
Yeah, like that's great. That's great.
It's
that's not always the case though.
The group I'm in is usually under fair market value.
They're by a certain
but I mean, either way, it's not like you're buying all the slots. So
no.
Yeah. I mean, if you're buying
$20, but I mean, just sell the book
worth of slots.
Just sell the book too, and it's cash over. So you can take the 20%. You can take the 26%. You don't have to pay the 26%, which is like a nice additive to it.
Yeah.
So when you think of it, I mean, when you think of the difference between the two.
And I love the Razes.
Yeah.
I know it's like gambling. I'm addicted.
Just remember,
but I've won 36 Razes in the last year.
Yeah, you got really lucky.
Yeah.
There's the other way too, and I don't use it that much, but I know, especially for Silver Age, before Silver Age, I guess, became a Whatnot thing, like there's specific Facebook groups that are set up dedicated to buy, sell, trade, and you have to break yourself into them. So like it's kind of like the Raz too. Like you start off, you're not gonna like buying. Hey, what's up? Starting off buying,
build some trust.
Yeah, you got to build some trust.
Yeah.
So they're not going to go far. But I know that I used to make real good money back and forth. And then we would lend on credit in that too after a certain point in time. I don't do that so much anymore because I also do a lot of live shows. I mean, I don't do as many as I used to, but I definitely, that was before Whatnot and everything else. That's where it was like, cause you had to have trust to get into those buy, sell, trade groups, and they'd have it for everything. They'd have it for Silver Age, low grade, high grade, mid grade stuff.
Whatnot is fun. I mean, but 90% of the books are run filler books. They end up
which is fine.
Yeah, which I mean, for Silver Age stuff, I'm fine because I like picking up some run fillers if I can cheap.
That's kind of what the buy, sell trades were too. So if you had a bunch of if you need to get rid of a bunch of run fillers, you'd be in the buy, sell trades, and
well, like I said, I picked up this. I got this in what? It's Green Lantern 40. It's a 7.0. It's a nice book.
Yeah,
and I got it far cheaper than I would have got it on eBay. So,
and for anybody wondering, let me just show a few things that I actually got from the Raz. One from the Raz. That's okay with you, Kyle?
Yeah, go for it. Bruce put me in one of the Raz groups. Yeah. And I'm so hesitant to do it because of what happened.
I think you'll be okay. I mean,
you got the Batgirl homage.
Oh, that's
the book. Yeah, that's the book I bought from
that's Kyle. I sent you a nice copy.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Alexa Bliss cover from WWE comic. And then I got a super rare Daredevil. I'm not even a fan of Daredevil. I don't know why I entered.
Bruce just gets in on every goddamn Raz.
Then I got this last year. Last year, this was $120 Raz, $5 spots. I won this Marvel team up 14. This book at a 9.4 sold for like what, $700 last week.
That's that. We talked about that book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then a couple of days ago, I won this. So I might win a lot of Razes, but I enter a lot of Razes also. So
dude, I think I gave that book away for free as a. Oh, what did Jerry Sandusky say?
What?
I don't know.
That's what
hanging out in the
yeah,
showers.
You were quick with that, Marco.
I don't play no more, son.
I didn't even see it come up yet.
I don't fucking play no more.
You just need to see the name.
I don't even gotta play no more. Nah. Why? I ain't got time for that. Yeah, I mean but I'll tell you, they will get bitter at you for winning in the Raz too. I mean, they will try to talk shit. All the shit
I've seen messages of what Bruce gets when he.
Oh yeah, I called Bruce one day. I go, Bruce, hey, can I ask you a question? You've been winning a lot of Raz lately. He's like, yeah. How do you know? I go, man, because I've heard some things, buddy. I was like, I've heard some things. He's like, I don't know you do Raz. I go, I don't do Razes, but it's gotten back to me. So.
The best is when they questioned the validity of the random websites. I'm like, I'm not even
you're not running it. Numbers. You're just buying slots. You're not running.
Sore losing, man. It's all it is.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I don't do Raz, because I don't win shit ever. I have terrible luck with winning, and all I'm doing is contributing to the pot, and I know that's what I'm doing.
Did I?
No, I same as Kyle. That's one of the reasons I don't gamble. I don't do slot machines. I don't gamble hardly. I don't win.
I'm not a winner.
I like gambling a lot, which is why I won't get into Razes, because then I'll get too into Razes.
Kyle, can we talk?
They just did a big Raz. It was like $1,300. It was it 13? What's 15, 16?
I
think it was Planet Comics #1. They did a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it was 13. Was it 11? I thought it was 11 something, wasn't it?
I'm so bitter because I don't win things that if I go on Whatnot and if I see a channel is doing mystery pulls or mystery boxes, I will block them just like that.
Yeah, don't ever. Mystery boxes are the worst. You gotta be a clown if you're buying mystery boxes. They never.
I did one time. It was a box of image boxes, and it's like, oh, chance to get a Walking Dead #1. It was so I was like, all right. So I bought this. It was like a short box, and I swear to God, I got like 36 copies of like Medieval Spawn.
Yeah. No, I remember, Kyle, I don't know if you remember, but back when we used to do another show, I had told people, like, I got in an argument with somebody about mystery boxes, and they sent me back something afterwards. And I didn't put it publicly because it's the DMs, but he's like, you were right. He opened it up and he was trying to stretch. He's like, no, I opened up a mystery box for so-and-so and I got my value. I go, why don't you go back and add those back up and be honest with yourself? And he was like,
it's just a way for people to clear out shit stock.
Yeah, clear out shit stock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, but if you enjoy doing it, like he likes scratchers. Yeah, you got $25 off a $1 scratcher. But how much did you pay in $1 scratchers?
Don't stop. I mean, I think King said earlier, if you're winning, do it till you don't win.
Yeah.
I just don't win. So
I
might still do a mystery box if it comes directly from an artist, like Jay Scott will do mystery boxes and things like that.
Still get rid of their fucking shit stock.
If it's directly from the artist,
that's fine. If it's a niche, if it's a niche you like, though, if you like J. Scott Campbell,
because
fine.
a lot of those are signed, and I like signed comics. And,
there you go.
Okay. I was mistaken. It was a Transformers #1 9.8. It's so the RAS was $1,200. It filled up.
I thought it was $11.50.
Was it a newsie?
No, it was direct.
Hey, Kyle, but going back to eBay real quickly, because we kind of talked about this and it feeds into the other ways to sell. This is the one that annoys the shit out of me. What about local pickup?
So, local pickup, like, I don't.
Will I get a book?
Everybody laughs. Bruce pulls the fucking mat. Like,
I'm iffy on it. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I had a guy who did local pickup. He's done a few books for me. And it ended up, he's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
The dude is cool as shit. And I'm glad that I actually met him.
Yeah.
Through local pickups. But it's kind of a pain. Like, because now you got to meet somebody somewhere because I'm not a shop.
Yeah.
And like, so now I'm going back and forth with somebody trying to figure out where they live versus where I live, where a good meeting spot is. Like,
we don't do local pickups, and we had, so like back, we used to do the eBay thing, like, hey, check out, if you like our stock here, we have more over on whatever. It was pretty much, you link you over to Craigslist or whatever else, or Instagram. And then we used to always get there and people would be like, hey, could you do a local pickup? That way we could save on delivery. I'll cut the money off for you. Good deal. We'll take it as everything's good, right? And then we get the fucking trader. Have you ever ran into this guy?
I've had messages on eBay that says, hey, are you willing to do like partial trade or anything? And
yep. Nope. Okay, I'll take it for that price. If they start off, are you willing to do partial trade? And then you say no, and they say, okay, cool, I'll still take it for that price. Say, actually, my kids ripped up the book. My dog ate the book. I'm sorry, man. Don't worry about it. Because what they're going to end up doing is you're going to be in some fucking parking lot, and this schmuck is going to fucking have you there for an hour, show you every shit bag fucking book he has, and tell you how valuable they fucking are. Dude, and some of these guys, we get so bad that you would block them, and they have multiple fucking accounts. And you would block 6 or 7 accounts and just like,
Everyday Photo says, what is the price limit you do on local pickup? I wouldn't do anything over $50. You know what? The book I dropped off today for a dude, which it was, he bought it for $10. But he's bought other books from me.
See, that's it. Yeah, no, we would mind. We don't really have books under. We don't have.
And he's a cool dude. He's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Like I was saying before, like I'm glad I met him because I think he's a cool dude. Like it's someone I'm going to enjoy chatting with. Like but like it depends how close. It depends how close I have to drive. Like I sold a Spawn. I sold another Spawn set 1 through 6 for like $40.
Hey, John.
And I was lucky because he only lived a mile from me.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's cool. And like the other dude that I dropped off like the one I bought for $10, I met him like 5 miles from my house. So like,
Yeah.
okay,
Sorry,
Yeah, that's what I'm
within,
saying.
within
I'm
reason,
far
I
too
start
concerned.
googling the local police stations. I will only meet you at a police station.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know,
a little-
but police stations, you can't tell them that they're harassing you with garbage ass books. Get them the fuck out of here. Like they just won't go anywhere.
I'm more concerned about waking up in a bathtub full of ice, missing a kidney. That's
Nobody wants you, Joe. Nobody wants you.
I'm
Nobody
so
Nobody
used
wants your
to, like,
kidneys, Joe.
I'm
Here's
so
the
used
thing.
to doing local stuff like buying and selling and stuff. Like I don't even think about that stuff. Like, remember when like taking your back in the day when you take your iPhones and you jailbreak them and stuff?
Yeah.
Like I remember ending up in this fucking dude's apartment in this shady ass part of town, and I'm hanging out in this dude's apartment while he's like jailbreaking before I learned how easy it is to jailbreak a phone.
Just do it yourself.
Yeah, I'm sitting in this dude's apartment, and I thought to me, I was like, holy shit, I'm in this shady ass part of town, and I'm sitting in this dude's apartment, like that I don't even know, like hanging out. Like I don't know what's going to come out of the
Pineapple
closet.
Express.
Was there
Yeah,
meth
on this
around?
on this one we don't sell books that are under that. And
Sold.
yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
go
I
ahead.
I just said, what if the trade was to help you with your Volkswagen? $8, $1. I don't give a fuck. I'm driving to you.
So this, like with this, it's not even worth me to drive for $10. So I wouldn't do it. It'd have to be. We don't.
Well, you're only driving 20 feet, Kyle, unless you fix that
Yeah.
problem
But-
from last week.
Kyle said like 1 mile, but most of the places
I hope
we
it's
have
all
to
down.
go-
No.
One of the reasons I'm willing to do these $10, $15 is because
because you need friends, so you want to make friends in the comic book world?
it's because there's a reason behind me. I'm not selling just to sell.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it for a reason. Like it's to help after my wife has surgery. So
Well,
like
yeah, absolutely,
every sale is important to me.
absolutely.
And I'm not going to lose out. Yes, it's $10, but I'm not going to lose out on $10 sales to help me with my end goal.
Yeah, I just can't deal with the people that you guys are much better. Like
Like
because the trader guy, like I just had never had luck when I show up to one of them. It's always a song, or it's like, hey, oh, by the way, do you also have this book? Yeah, sure, I'll be there. Okay, cool. I've got you got cash. We got all the money. Great. Well, my mom's sister's cousin's brother took the money, but I've got like these 36. I've got this short box that's almost filled. Look at all these bangers. And I'm like, no, fuck you, dude. No.
Were they
no,
all
I don't.
Captain Marvel incentives?
No.
Yikes.
No. You better make sure you don't have any flocking on any of those books, though.
So
I told y'all the story when my buddy bought an AF-15 in a Costco parking lot. I told you guys that story already.
dude, I've met people in parking lots for the craziest shit.
Yeah, I don't have a problem selling to people in the parking lots or doing the team ups with it, but like, but I've also bought some. Oh, I thought Six.
I didn't think it was going to be either. So
yeah, I thought they closed down the retirement home.
Here's the thing that we've been talking about.
I'm here for classic SNS.
I have this book right now on.
Okay, hold on. Let's get you to the. Why don't we do the proper thing here, bro? There you go. Let's see.
So I have this book on eBay right now.
Nice.
For
too bad CBCS.
Whatever. So it's signed and sketched by Jason Latour, and it's signed and sketched by Robbie Rodriguez. It's the only kind that's on eBay right now. It's got that cool sketches. So I have it on eBay right now for $7.99.
What?
So who said what?
This guy.
Bruce.
What, you think that's too much?
I think that's too little.
He wants to razz it.
I think so too.
I think you should razz that.
I think $7.99 is pretty low as well. So I just got an offer. The guy he offered me $500.
Say no.
That's
say no.
why if you do buy now or best offer, that's why you just got to go high.
Hey.
Just let people send best offers.
No, hey. What you do is you say, what do you have it listed at?
$7.99.
Okay, say no, then put the book up to $8.50.
Every time you get a bad offer.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what
So
I do.
Like I was thinking about countering back with
$8.50.
$6.95.
No, what I would say is like, hey man, thank you for letting me know. I didn't realize I only listed this for $7.99. I'll let you get a shot at $7.99. If not, I'm moving up to $9. I appreciate it. I just want to have a good customer out of you.
I had it originally up for $9.99.
Yeah.
Because go look on eBay, there is no other ones that's got like
Kyle,
a cool sketch.
Send that dude a message. Be like, oh man, thanks. I don't know what happened. That's supposed to be a 9, not a 7. For you, I'll sell it to you for $7.99. You gotta let me know the next couple days because I'm gonna take it down and repost it $9.99. Repost it $9.99.
Sorry, that book I dropped in the garbage
Art
this
of the
weekend.
sale.
No, I mean bro, that's how it, I mean, like, what's the worst that happens? You know, he doesn't buy it, somebody else does. Like, fuck, you're not giving that to $5. If the guy's really interested in it, which he probably isn't for that type of thing, maybe he is. You're like that. See, that's the problem. You don't know if he's like, shit, I'll try $500.
It's what I did is I did. So here it is. I'll read it off to you. So the Jason Latour autograph and sketch I got at San Diego Comic-Con. But so that's the verified signature, but the Robbie Rodriguez sketch is a verified witness signature and sketch. And that's why I got the red label because of the Jason Latour signature. But the Robbie Rodriguez is a witness signature sketch.
Yeah, I mean, those, I'm not, but if you've like, it's too bad Pete couldn't make it on.
Thank you, for you, Tyson, you know it's a smoking ass price.
Yeah.
You could message me for price.
Message me for price.
That's another thing that always got me too is, you know, it's going to be expensive if the listing says message me for price, like on Facebook and stuff.
Want to know how much I'm selling this book for? Ask me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think, like, I know you're trying to sell for something else, but at one point you have to just decide where, like, that's kind of why I asked what your guys' percentage was.
Well, it is verified. It is a verified signature. The other, so one is verified and the other is witnessed.
You should have just sent it to CGC in the first place.
I've always been more of a CBCS guy. I just recently, I'm blaming Bruce, has made me more of a CGC guy. I've never been much. I've always been like, because the dude, I know a guy, and he's a CBCS witness guy, and I would just go through him.
That's typically how people became CBCS fans. I mean, I've been the preacher to Bruce for a long time about CGC. To anybody that will fucking listen, I don't own CBCS books at all. I don't buy them. I don't sell them.
Well, I was going to say something else that eBay will let you, because eBay needs you to sell or else they don't make money, right? I mean, that's the way it works.
Yeah.
So eBay will, if you go through, like I do every once in a while, like once a week, I'll go through, because I don't have a lot, maybe 50 listings on eBay, and I'll go through and just look at them, is anybody watching them, etc. So, eBay will give you that thing. Do you want to make an offer to interested people? Like they'll send the offer to either someone that's looked at your listing or someone that's watching your listing, something like that. So just recently, like 3 days ago, I was laying in bed. I was going through with the phone. I was like, what the hell? I liquidated a couple of these books I don't care anything about. I may lose money. I mean, again, it's kind of the difference. I'm a hobby. I know I'm going to lose money on this hobby, but it just is what it is. I'll take losses every once in a while. So I marked down some things, and it went out to the. I know Marco's shaking his head because he's not a hobbyist, but so
no, I'm not about losing money. I don't.
Not about losing money. So I know we've had this talk before, but so anyway, I send out all these offers. I mark things down like $25,
and nobody buys them
or whatever. No, I'll get people that'll make me counter offers on.
Yeah, I've done that too. So I usually knock.
I'll give you $80. I'm like,
would you like to know would you like to know a little bit of thing, and it won't work all the time, and you'll still probably only sell about 10% of the time when you do this around tax season, when the taxes come back. Like you would have had to do this like 3 weeks ago, right before Christmas time. There's that after summer vacation dead time where there's like 4 or 5 times on eBay where like books just sell for no reason. If you do it around those 4 times, you'll sell about 10% of those deals without re-offers.
Like yesterday.
Don't do it on a Tuesday.
A lot of people's paydays.
Yeah,
because
they could be getting tax checks back. Yeah, like right now.
Well, that's what I've noticed too. Is a lot of people have been buying books for me. But like last night in particular, because I work nights, so I post all my books at like 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning, when I have downtime. But like last night must have been payday for people because it was like bing, 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 bing. Like all these people selling, like buying books.
So that's when you know, like, if that's where you're rhythm. That's why I'm saying, like, the analytics are a lot better with them now too, because of all this stuff. And when you see that, note that, and then even if it's a yearly thing, around that time, if you're having trouble moving inventory, like send out offers at like whatever this date is around the 27th, and if it's a Friday, send it around that, because typically people, like, as much as people always want to say they're built different, they ain't. They're fucking always the same. Like, and they do the same thing over and over again. Every year they file the taxes whenever they file them. Every year when they get their paycheck, they pay off some of their credit cards. They go buy something that they want for themselves to make themselves feel better, i.e. comic books, crack cocaine, whatever they need. You know what I mean? So, like, what, Bruce? Yeah, I mean, that's what some people do.
I still can't wait for Bruce to press. Like, I'm expecting Bruce when he looks at my SpongeBob 43, he's gonna say, "Brah, that book don't even need press. That shit's badass."
And know what you're selling too, like for the offers. Like, every book isn't equal, right? So, like, let's say that there is, like, make sure when you're watching when your sales are happening, list what it is. If it's TPBs, if it's independents, if it's Marvel or DCs, if it's because of a superhero character, if it's because, like, you guys have seen it before. I'm like, hey man, is any channel doing something on this character? It's because, like, you don't, like, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of the YouTube. So, like, I don't know what everybody's talking about, but, like, sometimes you can't explain why a book is selling. Sometimes it's just because some dude was like, you know what? Fuck it. He saw something. It reminded him of a childhood thing. He's like, oh shit, I'm going to go out there and spend $3,000 on a fucking DC
like
B-list character. Yeah. Like sticks.
Some of my good sellers have been SpongeBob books.
Yeah.
I've been selling the shit out of SpongeBob books.
Yeah. But then don't discount them. Like, this is the time to grind on that type of stuff.
But when I usually send offers to people, back to what Jedi was saying, I usually knock it down 20%.
Y'all ruining my business model.
Kyle, have you thought about doing live claim sales on the YouTubes?
Yes.
But
I'm still nervous about, like, that Whatnot incident. That's what I'm scared of with doing another set of live sales.
Yeah.
I think the problem with live claim, I mean, if you control it, so I'm telling you to watch.
That shit didn't even need press, dude. That shit was fucking nice, dude.
Tell
me that book was.
I pressed everything. You never know.
Tell me that book was.
I wonder if we get in trouble if we pull up Alvin's thing.
It was.
Do you think we'll get? You guys always get us in trouble for shit. But do you think we get in trouble if we pull up one of Alvin's sales?
No,
because, like, how he does it is like it's he does. We can pull up Instagram and not get in trouble. Can we put it on mute?
Yeah, you can put it on mute.
Yeah. Just put it on mute. Yeah.
I don't have that on here.
You're an admin.
No, I have that. I can't use the account. I can't use that account here. You know what I'm saying? I can't use my personal account on it.
I think JJ Sticks, Joe, and Bruce are just send in the private chat what it is, and one of us will pull it up for you. I think everybody in here has.
You don't use my internet.
Yeah.
I'll send the guy's name to you.
Joe could do it. He's good at that. Joe or Jedi.
Okay, I think you're gonna have to, like, get onto his Instagram.
You can go on the dark side, IG, and use that.
I do have Ren and Stimpy books.
But, like, how he'll do it for his claim sales, he'll set up a board, like a wall, and each row will be a price, and the books will be on there, and you can claim them off there. And if you don't buy them, then you don't buy them. They still stay up there. So it's not like claim sales don't have to be whatever the fucking Whatnot $1 an hour or minute a second or whatever that shit was.
But, like, one book I did, like, it was, you know what? I'll just show it to you why we're doing this.
Good idea.
Don't show the person's name, please.
Oh, it's eBay. So this dude wants $49.95 for SpongeBob '2, which is cool.
Hey, see if you can do this, Bruce. Private chat. Sorry, go ahead.
What was that?
So I offered $45 for $49.95 book. $5 off. I think that's fair.
Yeah, 10%.
Yeah.
How much off?
I offered him $5. I offered him $45.
Oh, no.
He didn't respond to me.
Well, he didn't want the book.
I know it's $5, but that's such a cool cover.
That is a cool cover.
I've had people on eBay.
Let's see your pictures. Hold on. Let's see your pictures. Let's see how you done this. You're bragging about how good your listing is. Let's see how good your listing is.
Oh, I'll show one of my listings.
Well, I've been on eBay and I've made, offers, and the guy will shoot me a message back. Oh, I don't take offers. Why do you have best offer on your listing?
Right.
Why even bother putting that up there?
Because eBay puts your thing listing in the algorithm better.
You can deselect that if you want.
Yeah, you can, and then your listing won't show up a lot of fucking times.
Yeah.
I mean, you really want to know? Yeah, that's why.
That's probably true.
That's why. No, it's not probably. That shit is. We've done it before. That's why we put OBO. We don't really take best offers. Your best offer is the price we're offering it to sell it to you for.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, I've also made offers to people like.
So here, I'll show you.
They were asking 75. I offered him 40. He took it.
So what I do is see front cover. I show a close up of the bottom half of the book. I show a close up of the top half of the book, so that you could zoom in, and then I show a back cover of the book, so you could scroll everything on it. So I mean, so now you can zoom in. You can look at the top half of the book. You can look at the bottom half of the book. Wait, and then you could look at the whole entire back of the book. I don't show the insides because unless it's like a Silver Age book or something where you want to see the color of the pages.
Yeah,
but this is a modern book. There's no, you know what I mean? There's no reason to show the inside of the book.
That ain't bad. All right. I mean, that's just a different way to do it. Like check out Alvin's too if you want to do a claim sale. It's all letters and then the letters translate to a certain dollar amount. He makes it out whatever it's going to be, and then puts the books on the rows and stuff like that. If you're going to do that, that'd be an interesting way of doing it because, like, if it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. You know what I mean? Where I think if you put a book up on Whatnot, do you have to sell it?
No.
But it's all auction based, right?
Yeah,
it's all auction based.
It doesn't sell.
Whatnot also has you can do buy it now listings on Whatnot.
No, I know, but like isn't it like you have to start it off at $1 and auction it up or something? I mean, I'm not familiar with.
You have to start at $1.
You can start it wherever you want. You can actually do.
Yeah.
So then why'd you get boned on the book, Kyle?
What?
Why'd you sell it for cheaper? Why'd you just start at a higher price?
Because I wasn't it was my first Whatnot sale.
Oh, so you just got nervous. Okay.
But like I said, you could do the buy it nows and set buy it nows and go into the shop and just pull whatever you want for buy it now. And they allow pre-bidding as well too.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I don't understand why a lot of people start their stuff off as low as they do.
I think too. Well, okay. So can we be honest? At one point, a lot of those guys were getting guaranteed sales. Like they were getting money guaranteed for what they were for the books they were going to be able to sell. So it didn't matter if they sold it for $1 or sell it for $10. They're going to get paid. They had their books paid out no matter what. That's changed now too. But it probably fooled people into thinking that it's just that easy. And that's how a lot of those guys pitched it. Like a lot of the guys that are burnt at Whatnot and are pissed off at them now, it's not because Whatnot screwed them. It's because they were getting this fucking sweetheart deal where they would be reimbursed for anything. Like they would give the sheet of valued books and Whatnot would reimburse them for the value of the book no matter what it sold for. And when they stopped doing that, well, guess what? They couldn't pump and dump bullshit books anymore. And
that's also a super shitty business model.
Yeah, I mean, I think they got.
But it allows you to build it allows you maybe to build a following and a customer base on Whatnot, which is important.
It did that for the sellers. But then it also got all these people to become sellers and say like, oh shit, well they must be killing it because they're telling me on youtube.wereconners.scammers.com that you can just go buy books at your local comic shop, go on Whatnot, and people are going to pay mad money for them.
There's just such a weird variety of sellers on Whatnot. I mean, you're in rooms with 5 people.
Yeah.
Buying books. You're in rooms Well, I won't go in the rooms where there's like 175 people in because that's just ridiculous.
Hey,
That's 'cause we're
Marco,
doing
check the
giveaways
private chat.
every 30 seconds.
Check the what?
Private chat.
No.
That was another thing that kind of discouraged me with Whatnot, and I haven't been on there in a while. Is because, you go on there. There's all these expectations. Like, you got buyers that they just do one giveaway after another, and they're usually brick and mortar stores or whatever that have an inventory, or and they can afford to, whereas the little guy can't do it. And then they had this thing where every time, then they introduced the raid. You guys are familiar with the raid, right? So every time someone raids your room, you're expected to do a giveaway. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Where the fuck did that room? Where did that room come from?
That's
when
like
a room. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
When Pete video ends, he takes the audience and takes them over to the qualified on Fridays.
Yeah.
It's the same concept.
When
they show in, they move them over to another seller.
So if I'm finishing up my auction, I can shift all those people that are in my room over to another seller, and then they all just appear right in.
And they start yelling. Raid giveaway, but raid giveaway, like.
But I mean, those are also normally networks of people as well. So they know what's going on, and you're getting. I mean, in theory, if somebody's throwing 30 people in your room, you probably should give something away because that's a big jump in numbers.
Not if you're a little guy.
No, not if you're a little guy, but most little guys aren't really getting rated that often.
Yeah. Do you guys think we've beat this down enough?
I think so.
Yeah.
Is there any other questions that if everybody has in the chat, we can always come back to it?
Yeah, or hit us up later underneath. We'll be able to answer
but what I boil down to is if you're a homie and you're a homie of the show, you get a good deal from me. And then if I'm on eBay, I try to do it for a fair price.
Yeah.
Where we both win. Like, I don't need the maximum amount, but I don't want to be screwed on the price. Like, if we both win, I think that's perfect.
But I think that's what you so like how I guess kind of going back to the original of it. I think you asked like, is eBay better now than it used to be?
I think so.
And I think so. I think it is. I think some of the cons and scams are way more expensive and worse, and you have to protect your ass. But like there's far less of them. As much as we complain about eBay not being for the seller, like you can get people who usually are trying to con you are going to get upset at something. And when they get upset and you don't play into their con, they get really fucking mad and you start living in their head rent free. And then they'll say something real stupid. And a lot of times when they do that, that gives you your clear in life and on eBay. So
the vape book is called fucking fab.
I want to know what kind of.
Oh. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called fucking fab. Yes, see, Kyle gives great deals. I do. I don't mind though. Like,
for local meetup, he gives real great deals. You know what I mean?
I don't. If I know you, it's going to be a super awesome price for both me and you. I'm not gonna. So.
That's cool. All right, yeah, cool. So there it is. Yeah, I think it's better than eBay. Just cover your ass. Just like
what's this?
But I think actually Whatnot probably helped it out, and so did some of the other sellers. So you see how it says the pop-up live claim sale? It says 9 p.m. You're probably not gonna be able to play back anything because I don't think they got videos on it anymore. There's a different one that you'll see it where he does the lettering. But what he pretty much does is he'll show you this. Go up to the Wolverine box. He'll pretty much give you a video of what's gonna come up. He'll go through on Instagram, so you'll see it's more. Usually, he'll give you a longer one when it's closer. Of all the books that he's gonna go through, he goes through, gives you a little sample of what's gonna come in the claim sale. Then he pulls up that thing the day of, and it's just a huge ass like billboard. And he'll go up there and row after row put down books, and each book has got like a certain. You can stop showing this, go back and forth. But each row on the board is how he does his claims. If you go down a little bit, yeah. There you go. We can't play volume, guys. Sorry for this. But he'll run through and tell you all the stuff. He goes through it and then puts it up on the board like that. And you get to claim it off there. And he's at 408 already for his claim sales, dude. So he does pretty good. Obviously, he's got banger books that he does. His prices, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, see how the left where it says pop-up live claim sale Wednesday, 8:45. That's how his layout is. So each letter dictates how you're going to claim it. And he'll usually do rows of like $25. These are like $50 books. This will be 100, and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's an easier way to do it.
It's an easy way to do it. Follow him and watch him. Give him a follow and a watch, dude. The he's a solid dude. Him, his wife, and his daughter usually do the show.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for years.
You need multiple people doing this stuff, though.
Sometimes you do.
It's not a one person. It's not an easy one person.
Well, you don't. But he goes through, like, he's on 408, and he goes through like a long box a show. You don't have to do that. You can do 20 books a show. You know what I mean? Just do one. You can take his model and work off of it. But just find out what works for you too. But I'll tell you, I think because of all the other sellers, because of whatnot and everything, I think eBay's gotten stronger. It's now an easier platform.
It is.
Oh, we already did that. We already covered that.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $5.
Fucking fab, dude. Fucking fab.
All
right. Let's move on. Okay, we're gonna move into hot ice. Where are they now? This week we're doing Stein's Hot 10 list from the books of 5/5/2023. So at number 5 that week, we had The Amazing Spider-Man number 41, the first appearance of Rhino.
You still have your ECG, whatever slab there of?
Probably. I've got 2 fucking green labels of this fucking piece of shit book.
I still have my Unicorn and my Ice Cream Man book
from ECG. I got all types of bullshit of this fucking book, man. I've got the worst luck with this book. I have 2, because I don't count pages. I've got 2 green labels because I didn't count fucking pages. Dude, where's that ECG fucking shit ass book? Did I throw it away? I might have just thrown the fucker away.
With your side scuffing?
I was so mad with that
corner
shit.
Scuffing.
Corner scuffing.
I
said there's corner scuffing.
So when Marco calls me, my phone says corner scuff.
Oh my God. I wasted so much money on that shit too.
It was awesome though.
Got my raw.
Oh, nice. I sold mine. And you know what? I sold mine of this. That reminds me of another eBay story. Is I sold mine of this, and the guy messaged me. He said, "Is this book pressed? What the fuck? I don't buy pressed books." And I was like, dude, I bought it from my local comic shop in a collection. I had it for a while, and then I sold it, man. I don't know if it was pressed or not. I think it was pressed. I was like, I don't know what to tell you, man. If it was pressed, cool. If not, cool. If you want to send it back, cool. If not, cool. Like,
I wouldn't fuck around with that at all. I'd be like, hey, my man, I don't know, but here we go.
Yeah.
And cut and paste that statement. If you would like to return it, we will send you the money. Here you go. Please send it back. That's
nicotine.
It. That is it. I would not fuck around with that.
He was giving.
Is it pressed? Fucking bounce back.
But here we go. Number 5 from the Hot 10 list from a year ago. Continuing to sell well this week. Not all that surprising when a Spidey Silver Key gets extra eyes on it. That helps it go up in value.
They just had to steal it from my comic shop, huh?
So it says, it looks like Ben said CGCs at that time, 3.5 were going for $350, 4.5s were going for $500, and 7.5s were going $975. What do you think this book is going for? You think it's dropped? You think it's the same? I mean, it is. You think it's dropped? Yeah.
It's gone up.
Think it's gone up? I mean, it's one of those books that kind of holds value because it's
a weird one. 41's weird because it's not 50, right? It's not in the top 8, right, of the ASMs. It's not 50. It's not 15. You know what I mean? Because you got you got the Doc Ock, you got the Doom cover, you've got Lizard, you've got Scorpion.
But it's
then you
still
kind
ASM under 50.
Yeah, it's still ASM under 50. It's still but hey, when it comes down, but Joe, when it comes down to like the grouping under 50, this is like the third tier group under 50.
Yeah, it's definitely down a tier.
It's above. I mean, I guess it's above. Well, Molecular Man or whatever, but like it's not whatever. But it's not like it's always had trouble. It's never going to be 14, and it's like it plays a piggy war with 50. With sometimes it goes up with it, sometimes it takes the same falls that 50 takes. So
now recent. So it looks like they're going for 3.5s. Looks like they're going for about 344.
Okay.
4.5s looks like they're going for around 375.
It's Rhino, yes, John.
So yeah. So and 7.5s look like they're going from 1,600 to 1,000. Latest sold prices are 3.5 went for best price at 325 best price or best offer accepted. A 4.5 went for 369 best offer, and a 7.5 was $463 with best offer. So this book has gone down a bit.
You want me to see what the OBOs were on that?
No, that's a purple label too on that.
Yeah, and it's one of the only recent sales. So it looks like slab 6.0s. The highest one was 9.8 or 9.6 at 15 grand. We got some 6.0s at 528. 7.5 looks like the last high sale was 840. Some raw copies have gone from 345 to 403. You can see here's the 305, 230, 55, 420. So you can see the price has kind of gone down a little bit.
Not a lot, but down a little bit. Yeah. I mean, that's what this book does. Like,
especially the lower grades.
Spider-Man's go up and down. I mean,
not the ones, the first couple, the ones I was mentioning earlier, don't they just keep going up? But like,
no, some of them stay the same. But like, the one thing about Spidey books is
somebody's always gonna buy them.
Someone's always after them. Someone's always looking for Spidey books. It's always that one book, that one run that's in everybody's want list for some reason.
But it never single issues. So.
Wow, that's some great analysis.
Thank you very much.
Not you, the fucking on this book. Apparently, there are more Harold fans out there than it. No,
yeah, it says Fantastic Four, number 211, a CGC 9.6, 260. Yep, apparently there are more Harold fans after that.
That's no Shellaball.
Yeah.
So, shit, I messed it up. It says 269.6s. Got up or down. It looks like people are asking about 135 to 100.
$90 sounds about right. Under 100. Yeah.
$90, and this one was 119 best offer, which I'm assuming it's around $90 as well.
Yeah, it's probably around 90. Yeah, 90 or 85. Yeah.
Tyson says you've been talking about comics way too long. What's going on? So yeah, you can see this price. This is definitely one of those books that have dropped.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, you can see there was a March 17th, 21. There was a 9.8 that went for 1,600.
Well, what was the thing? What was the pump on this?
It said it was going for CGC 9.6s were about 260.
Because of Terrax for some
Terrax.
Yeah,
that was one of
at
the
that point
rumors.
they were talking about Galactus showing up and what Harold they were going to be.
Yeah.
And
but you can
course,
see this
Terrax
price. You can see this price has definitely dropped.
Yeah, because it's
people aren't really caring about this book as much anymore. Number 3, we got the Fantastic Four, number 48.
Apparently, people are more fans of the fucking Watcher than I thought.
Yeah.
Looks like 1.0s for 800, 5.0s for 1920, 6.5s for 2,600. I am assuming that there are some that are thinking that if Marvel moves on from Jonathan Majors, that they will need a big baddie. Galactus definitely fits the bill. What's up?
No.
This is a year ago that was written?
Yes, 5.5 of 23.
Fucking dude, just give him a crystal ball, bro. All right. Okay.
So now we've got 5.0s looking for about 1,800. This one's about $13.99. Another one for $14.75. Looks like it's about that price.
Around the same. Yeah.
So it definitely has gone down from a year ago, about $500.
Shellaball.
So you can see that this book has gone down. You can see that the last 5.0, $13.75. Highest 9.8 was 108 grand.
Oh shit, yeah.
Fuck. 9.8. 63,000. I don't know when it was sold because Matt cut the fucking.
Damn you, Tyson.
He cut the shit off. People care about.
You need to give this guy the fucking bell. Yeah.
Tyson gets the bell.
You guys have a bell, right?
Yes, the first bell of the night.
Ring the bell.
Why so long?
Actually, I clicked on a different one.
Oh, the honking thing was a bell. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, Six added that when it was
Improv night.
I got no clue, King. I'm with you. I have no clue what the fuck just happened.
Improv night.
Next, we have Star Wars issue 34, the first appearance of, what is it, Kuka and Greta. Says $20. I'm sure that May the 4th added some Star Wars excitement, but I have said this ad is this ad nauseum. Star Wars at first appearances sell well, period. So it looks like at about $20.
Dollar.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for about $5.
Yeah.
One guy had it up for 15, but it looks like it's averaging out.
It looks like they're selling well.
Still too much money.
Too much. Especially for characters that don't matter.
John, the Watcher, not Watchman, Watcher.
What's that?
Didn't they die at the end of the issue?
Yeah. No, it was 2 issues later.
So it looks like the highest known CGC sale 2023 was 110. We got a 9.8 now that sold for 57 at the beginning.
Sounds about right.
A 9.6 sold for $31 in 23. And you can see
so you lost money. You fucking lost money on that.
What,
so you're looking at 10 to 15.
What poor person has a 9.6 in that?
Hey, Star Wars first appearances sell well, buddy. Sell well. 36.
Got a thumbprint on it.
Jesus.
20 to grade, 5 for handling, 25 for shipping.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, fuck, that sucks for that person. God bless.
And the number one book from 5/5/2023 was The Rocketeer, Planes, Dames, and Rockets, issue number 1, the Adam Hughes Kickstarter book. Stein says 75 to 120. It looks like approximately 1,000 people backed this project. It looks like the J. Lee cover is rare, but Hughes gave a nice classic Rocketeer cover.
The J. Lee cover is gorgeous and is a bit rare because most people want the Hughes, and this is the first time that Hughes ever did a Rocketeer cover.
Hey, people love Hughes too. I mean, people love Hughes. You gotta give it to them.
But you would have thought that there would have been a Hughes Rocketeer cover before this. Never.
Hey, if I was knocking his other stuff, he's right on this one, man. I mean, like, what do you want me to tell you?
So 70-20. You think they've gone up or gone down since in the last year?
Down.
It's gone down a little bit.
So it looks like people are putting them up for about the last sold one was March 22nd, and it sold for best offer
under $20.
Yeah, looks like people have them up for 49. This guy was pretty bold and wanted 134.99. So
I think the problem with this book is they launched a Rocketeer series at the same time as well. And there was a Hughes cover on that as well.
I think it was this Hughes cover, but it was the IDW or whatever that did it. It had that and the price and everything on it. And those are going for like $5 or $8. So I hope this dude gets it for 135. He probably
dumped a lot of money into it after reading that thing, and then now he's.
I still remember one dude on Facebook Live one time. He had bought all these books, and same thing. He had probably bought them when they were hot, so he bought them for like maximum price, and he was trying to sell them again for maximum price, and he got pissed because people were like, "No, the going rate is like, he had one book up for like $200. Like, no, the going rate's $50." He flipped out because all his books weren't worth a quarter of what they were, and he flipped out. And he started cussing everybody out, and he fucking ended his stream because his fucking
I think that's like I get that, but I think some of that sucks. Like some guys, the internet's not real, motherfuckers, but like some people believe jackasses on the internet, and then they gotta feel sad when they find out that they fucking bought a bunch of fucking Beanie Babies. So.
I'd never buy anything on the hot.
Yeah, I mean, if you got this in the Kickstarter, it's fine. It wasn't that. I don't think it was that expensive in the Kickstarter. I mean, the thing is, you were getting the documentary as well.
You get a bunch of shit. Yeah.
This is when the Dave Stevens documentary. This is what this came with. If you got this cover with it, but the documentary was the big
Tony Fleece Kickstarter book stuff. Yes. Marco.
Yeah, I got tons of shit from him. Yeah, of course.
He's cool as fuck.
Yeah, I got a whole. There's actually, I think one of the shit's still here. You know what? I felt so bad, Kyle, because I ran into him. He's like, "Hey, man, you never said anything to that." I go, "Yeah, because I opened it up and something was damaged inside." He's like, "Why didn't you say anything?" And I'm like, "Bro, I'm not gonna what am I gonna do? Rake you over the coal?" Because it was obviously a fucking mess up on the mailing shit or whatever. But yeah, no, I got a couple things from him and whatever. Actually, he's coming to Detroit in a couple weeks, so it'll be good to see him.
I might send you a book to get started. And you can
Nope, I don't do that shit. I don't care. I don't do that shit. I'm not responsible. Don't send me your kids. Don't send me your fucking private property. I'm not responsible for your bullshit.
Kids.
Don't want them. I'm not a babysitter.
All right. Running this, we've got Tales from the Spinner Rack. Last week, Pete put it up wrong because Matt didn't give any descriptions. What I did was worst a death of characters that nobody cares about. So what I did was it was Cyclops' brother Havoc versus fucking Nightcrawler. So I had X-Force 26 and I had
Death Banshee.
What? No.
Wait, what?
This was the death of Nightcrawler versus.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. All right.
But Pete put it up as. He didn't put it up as. Matt didn't tell Pete that it was death ofs, so Pete put it up as best X story.
They're both good X stories, but neither one died.
Havoc died.
Well, yeah, but he's not dead. Like, he came back.
I mean, they always come back.
Nobody ever dies.
Yeah. So you guys all picked Deadly Genesis over Second Coming.
Yeah, good thing kill Havoc. Yeah, kill Havoc. Yeah.
So what I did this week was worst X-Men storyline. And what I did was Uncanny X-Men Volume 5, the X-Men disassembled versus Inhumans versus X-Men issues 0 through 6.
Inhumans versus X-Men. That's fucking that shit. That was horrible.
So many bad ones to choose from.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I did worst X-Men storyline. This is finishing off my X-Men Mutants month of April.
Do you not like X-Men, Kyle, or do you like X-Men? I don't know.
I don't care for X-Men. I don't care for X-Men.
I mean, both of these. You're right. Both of these are shit. So like, it just depends on what type of shit's worse.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? I mean, corn in your shit, or do you have like mushrooms in your shit? Which
yeah. So that's what the voting would be. When I send it to Pete, I'll make sure to say worst storyline, so Pete doesn't say.
I mean, it's very debatable. If you catch me today, it's Inhumans versus X-Men. Tomorrow, it's that Uncanny X-Men. Well, I think that saves that is they had some characters that I actually liked, like Psylocke in it.
He said, "You're dead to me."
Yeah, X-Men are great. X-Men are great. X-Men's great, King, but these two, he's not pulling punches. These two are not good. So
I've just always found that X-Men, they just kind of drag. They've always kind of just dragged to me.
Actually, that last one that you showed, where you show the Empire, that run with Falcon, then that's good. So actually, both those. Second Coming was also very good. Messiah Complex too. Like those are great ones, but these are shit.
Miss Marvel is an Inhuman. The good old days. So that'll be up to vote for. Hopefully Pete doesn't forget like he normally does and puts them up on Friday night so nobody votes for it.
He's watching the show, so he should just put them up right now.
I usually send him to a Monday or Tuesday and he just forgets because
all I see in that chat is you guys yelling at Pete every day for forgetting to put shit up.
Because of this.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit. I didn't fucking do this. I'm not worried about it.
That's what he says. Yeah, every week. That's cool. I like that.
So remember to go vote. Which X-Men storyline was worse? Which moves us into Movie Wars.
What do you got?
Do we have a Movie Wars?
Dude, we're at 3 hours already. How many more?
April,
Sticks, why do you do a fucking dance every time there's a song coming up? It's creepy, all right? Stop. Knock it off. Nobody wants to see jazzy fucking hands.
For the opening of baseball for the month of April, I did baseball movies we all love. Sandlot has been killing it all month. I did Sandlot versus Fever Pitch. And you guys voted that Fever Pitch sucks.
Yeah, Fever Pitch sucks, dude.
I love Fever Pitch.
Last week there were a lot of people that were talking up Fever Pitch.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
Sandlot won 90% to 10%.
Who's talking about?
I guess I was the only one that voted for Fever Pitch.
Who, Joe? You see lots of people.
There was a bunch of people in the chat.
Why are you treating Joe like Dom right now?
Fake accounts. Fake accounts. Fake accounts.
So
did they all have
I think
rhyming
it's
names?
I think it's ridiculous as well. But,
for the final baseball movie, I got the Sandlot versus Angels in the Outfield.
Sandlot.
My wife says Sandlot.
Yeah, tell her she's correct. Good day.
Marco says you're correct.
Good day, I said, sir. Good day.
Good day.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Let's see. It says King saying
no tie.
Angels. TK saying tie. You take that back, Buffy. Everybody's hating on the Red Sox. Everybody always hates on the Red Sox. Yep, Glover all the way.
I like Glover, but dude, Sandlot is it.
Sandlot's just an epic movie. It really is.
Hey, wait, doesn't Angels got what's his name from Who's the Boss in it?
Yeah,
Tony Danza.
Yeah.
It's right there on the cover.
Yeah, Tony
He's an
Danza, my
asshole.
friend.
Which movie beat out Major
Bruce has a
League?
beef with
I can't
Tony
believe
Danza.
I do. He was in one of the
Sandlot.
juries in my courtroom.
Sandlot beat Major League. I can't believe that.
He's a nice guy, Bruce. Why do you hate nice dudes?
Asshole.
Tony Danza?
Yeah, he was an asshole when he had jury duty in New York.
Oh, well, because that's the way
I
likes
was
fucking
gonna
jury
do
duty. Get the fuck
Benchwarmers,
out of here.
asshole.
Nobody
He-
wants to go to jury.
The judge hated him so much. At the end of the trial, Tony Danza gives the judge a copy of his book. When he goes to the back, the judge looks at it, laughs at everybody, and tosses it in the trash.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's amazing. Good job, Tony. Give him the Tony Danza, Tony.
If it was Sandlot versus Bad News Bears, I think you'd have a better run at a tight pull.
Yeah, I tried. I like, Tyson said bench warmers, and I think Sandlot is just so epic and just so iconic to everybody. I just didn't think anything was going to beat that.
Damn, it's humid as fuck.
I know. I would go for Bad News Bears because God, there's some good lines.
What's TV shows? Yeah, I like Bad News. Good job, Sticks. Do you have a fucking intro for every 3 seconds or what?
Yeah.
So it would be a 2-hour show, but you got so many fucking intros.
Matt did last week. He did Chris Pass the Terminal List versus Reacher.
This is tough. They're two very different shows.
I've never seen either one of these.
Reacher should have been Reacher, easy.
Yeah, Reacher
Terminal
did-
List was very good.
That is Jedi's man crush.
It is, yeah. Other than Mr. Cruz,
It's the
do like-
Cruz.
who also played Reacher.
The boss.
Mr.
What's up,
Cruz.
BK?
Christopher Lloyd. Fuck the world.
Yeah.
So this week he's doing Double Dare versus What the fuck
my
is
God.
Legends of the Hidden
Legend of
Temple?
the Hidden
I don't
Temple.
know either one of those. I know Double Dare.
Double Dare wins,
There.
bro. Double Dare wins.
I
That's
remember
easy.
Mark Summers came here and I got a Double Dare shirt signed by him, even though he's fucking
Cool
German.
story, bro.
Thank
Was
you,
that
sir.
where everybody got slimed?
I think Double Dare's gonna kill this. What the fuck is Legends of the Hidden Temple?
I never heard of that other one.
Never fucking heard of it. I think
I've watched it. Yeah,
That doesn't even look like a thing. That looks like just some generic fucking game cover for like a cell phone game.
TK says Legends of the Hidden Temple.
It was a Nickelodeon show.
Hey, you
From
could at least have like
1990.
some JD Roth show on
Says
there.
you ran through an
95.
obstacle course.
Oh.
Dare, Double Dare all the way.
Who's the host?
Buffy says I'm too old to have watched either show.
It's hosted by D. Baker. Didn't he get
Never even heard of Legends of the Hidden Temple. I think
No,
that's
that shit.
that is like the worst combo you could have done. But whatever, Matt. I get it. I get it. A family member died. You're not in your right headspace. I get it.
Should have had Double Dare versus Family Double Dare.
Yeah.
I love.
So
the
remember to
family.
go vote and make sure Double Dare wins because nobody's gonna fucking vote for Legends of the Hidden Temple. Whatever. So now we are at the game that everybody loves to play.
Wow.
It's the Get Off My Totally Cool Qualified Saturday Dark Side Lawn. Because everybody loves this game. I know Pete loves this game. Marco loves this game.
What is this game?
This is the Get Off My Totally Cool Qualified Dark Side Law, which is
Yeah, I can fucking read, dude. I'm not asking.
game. So let's get it started. Who said being on the show was better alternative than watching Sister Wives?
No clue what that is, but that sounds like something that Sticks would say. What shows are you on, Sticks?
Who do you think?
Oh no,
said
that's
that?
Bruce.
Attack.
Bruce, I've never seen a Sister Wives episode in my life.
I have. I've seen Sister Wives.
Oh,
All right, so that's on.
It's
I
one of the
think
most
Pete.
depressing shows.
I vote
Okay,
Pete.
I'm gonna go down the line. Marco, who do you think said this?
Well, now I would think it would be Sticks, but now Joe said he's the only one that saw it. So Joe,
I'm pretty sure I didn't say this, but if I did,
Jedi, who do you think said this?
I think Pete said it just because I don't know
Pete
who else
would watch
knows.
the bullshit.
I don't
like
even
that.
know who else knows what Sister Wives is.
Pete would watch
knows.
the bullshit like that. He would watch something
BK.
called Sister Wives.
I
I
think
think
Dom
Bruce
said
for
it.
two.
Who do you think
He
said
said no,
this?
BK.
I say Dom.
You say Dom. Joe, who do you think?
Yeah, I think you
I
guys
don't
have
know.
watch this.
apparently I'm the only one who's seen the show, so I guess I have to say me.
Bruce, who do you think said this?
You know, now I'm gonna have to say Wayseeker.
You think Wayseeker said it?
Wayseeker don't watch that. No, he wouldn't say that shit.
All right, let's see who said it.
To be honest, John, hearing these guys talk about how bad their interview was at first got me interested. And then, since I made my wife watch football for most of the day, she put Sister Wives on. This is a better alternative to watching. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, like,
That is the bullshit that people would watch.
It was good
yeah,
to see.
right.
It was good to see. You were on that. You were on that show, Kyle. How'd you not know that?
I do know that. I have the list. That's why I didn't vote.
I was on the show. I didn't even fucking know.
As you can see, Pete.
A while ago.
Do I get a point
That was
because
Kyle,
Wayseeker
that
was
was,
sitting
that
next
was
to
the
him?
imposter Kyle. I think that was on that show.
Your doppelganger.
So,
What? Fun? Is there another one or is it just one?
No, it's a who said if he wanted to collect shit all day, he would have a dog.
That's got to be me. That sounds like some shit I would
That's
say.
Marco.
That's 100% some shit I would say.
I know Marco hates children and pets, so that's
No, and shit. So, like, if I, yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
some
To
shit
me,
I would
that
say.
sounds like something Joe would say. That sounds like a Joe thing.
I like dogs, though.
Joe
I
has dogs. So
I have a
can't be
feeling I know how much Marco hates animals.
Bruce.
I don't hate animals.
Marco hates animals. Hashtag.
Yeah, it's 100.
Yeah.
It's come on, man. You know I said this. It like rhymes with my rhyme pattern anyway. So like it's 100%.
It was Marco.
Hey.
A dog shit or somebody else, some other shit. And the whole point is you want to get the shit on somebody else's foot.
If I wanted to collect shit, I'd have a dog so I could walk around and collect shit all day. I don't want to collect my shit, your shit, or a dog shit.
It's life advice. What can I do? That's some good life advice right there.
That's fair.
All right, who said Jedi needed Steve Englehart to sign his book? I'm the Gimp and you're not.
Ooh. You love it, BK.
Who could have said that?
I think Bruce said that.
Sticks, you saying Bruce? Joe, who do you think
I think
said
Bruce.
that?
Yeah, I'll go with Bruce.
Matt.
Bruce, who do you think said that?
Matt.
Not me.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
It's on our
Sam.
show.
I want to say
Show.
Dom.
Marco. who do you
No,
think
Dom
said
wouldn't
that?
say that. It's
That
got to
didn't
be
happen on our show, Joe.
Oh, Matt. Matt said that.
Matt. I think it's Matt. I said Matt. That's
Hey, it's
what I
either
said.
Matt or Sam. It happened on this show. I'm almost
It
positive.
has to
Are
be
you-
Matt.
Are you ready?
Turn on anywhere on the
What you
book.
should have did was sign the book. I'm the Gimp, and you're not.
Oh, jeez.
Somebody put Dom in the corner.
I'm the Gimp.
I should have said.
It was.
I should have.
Oh,
Dom.
okay. I get it now. I thought. Okay. I get
I should
it.
have stuck with Dom. Damn it.
Why is it? Where stores he in? That he's always taking pictures like that.
I don't remember that
Home
happening.
Depot.
But it's a great picture of Dom.
A lot of empty pegs there.
Yeah, that's what I say. Whatever he is, everything is sold the fuck
He
out.
goes, yeah, wherever he always goes. He just sent us a picture in the chat. It's the same fucking picture. I'm like, okay. Let me do this face.
Yep.
Bobo toys.
King thought it was
all
Dom.
his-
BK
it's all
thought
his
it was
Kirk.
me. Buffy thought it was me. So
Yeah, I just took it differently. I thought it was like, yeah, you know what? I think Steve. I thought instead of saying, I get it now. If it's just the quote without him saying like, oh, I
Right,
think
right.
Angles. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
who asked, how is
How many
Beast
is it?
not trash? Who could have said that?
This feels like a Bruce.
This sounds like me again.
Yeah, this would have been something
about that
off
beast
the
cover.
Because there's that cover. It's that cover.
That cover.
King saying Bruce.
Yeah, it could be Bruce. Yeah, that does sound like it. That's exactly who said that. Now that I hear it in my voice.
Not trash.
Now that I hear his voice, how is Beast not trash?
Jedi, what do
How
you
is
think?
Beast not trash?
I initially thought it was Marco with it, and I'm starting to be swayed towards Bruce.
Now that I hear it in his voice, it's definitely Bruce. 100%.
Jedi, what do you think?
He said that. What do you got? Fucking
I'm gonna go
repeat?
with yeah.
Okay.
I think it's Bruce. I think it's Bruce. I initially thought Marco, but now I think it's Bruce.
Ask it again, Kyle. He can give the same fucking answer for the third time.
Joe, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm going with Bruce.
Sticks?
Yeah, I'll say Bruce.
Bruce? Everybody says it's Bruce?
I think Beast is okay.
Beast is B. Beast is B. How is Beast B? Where do you want?
What do you want?
How is Beast not trash?
Why would he be trash?
Oh, that's a dog. He came out.
I knew this was tax
card.
show.
Oh,
I knew it happened on the tax show. I should get something.
Should have used the word
Damn,
trash. Damn.
I think I've said Beast is trash also.
it was dumb.
Yeah. I know you said Wolverine is trash.
Yeah.
And Beast is
Deadpool is trash. Yeah.
The problem is Bruce said it here when we heard him when it was out there, and then we're all like, "Oh shit, he must have said it because it sounded about right."
This could be anybody.
Who said Jizz Covers is the best?
Oh man.
What?
Who could say that? Jizz Covers are the best. Marco, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I don't. It could be me making fun of you guys. I guess.
I see my name making its way.
Could be Joe. Yeah, probably Joe.
I
think
it was whoever it
Bruce
was. It was
has,
definitely somebody. It was definitely somebody on either Friday, the qualified, or SNS, because that's the quality of conversation that we usually end up talking. I don't have no idea. I'll say Joe.
Joe.
Hell, it could be me. I don't know.
I guess maybe I said it.
So Joe says
Sam.
Joe. Jedi says Joe.
I said Sam.
Bruce says Sam.
Could be
Sticks, what are
could
you
be a
thinking?
Bruce?
I'm gonna say Kyle.
Oh, damn. You're
See you,
going
buddy.
out. Damn. All right. Let's see who said that.
Dude, that's awesome. Jizz Covers the best.
It was me. I said it.
Oh.
We try to set a low bar and then go right under it.
It was me. Who said the hammer dildo will go where it wants to go?
On YouTube?
Hey guys, we're watching the other guy.
Who could have said that?
I vote Sam on this one.
Hey, King says anyone could have said that.
Yeah, it's either Matt or Sam. Matt or Sam.
Matt or Sam? Jedi?
I think it's Sam.
Bruce?
Sam.
Joe?
Yeah, I'll go with Sam.
Everyone's going Sticks?
Sam as well.
Oh, shit.
Is that a famous?
There's a vibrator in the bottom.
I think I did
What?
the wrong clip. Damn it! Fucked it
Was he
up.
speaking Dutch or something? I didn't
Damn
understand.
it.
that.
It
we
was
saw the
Sam,
hammer
but
dildo.
All right.
So
We
Yeah,
did
just the
talk
wrong
about
spot.
the hammer dildo. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
All right.
Okay, last one. Who said wait until we get to the part where we talk about cupping balls?
Oh my god.
Who hasn't been picked yet?
Who could have said that? Who could have said that? Who could?
Kyle.
Marco, who could have said? Who could have been talking about?
I don't think
cupping
it's
balls?
no. I don't think it's a double. He's given every other
I
person.
don't know.
Who?
I'm gonna
Bruce.
say Fade.
Bruce. Fade?
Bruce.
Bruce.
I'm
It
gonna
has
say
to be
Fade.
Bruce. It has to be
I've
Bruce.
talked about balls all night. What the hell?
Not this night. It's not me.
John says Marco. Who
I
you
think
thinking,
it's Matt.
Jedi?
Yeah.
I'll say Matt.
Joe, who you thinking?
I'll go with Matt. But
Could be
I
Matt,
hate
yeah.
I hate that each one of these I have to think. Did I say that?
could be any of us.
That's awesome. Bruce, who did you say?
Matt.
Leftover says Sam.
Yeah, Matt.
Sticks.
Yeah,
who
man.
I got Kyle 2.0.
Oh.
Kyle 2.0.
2.0. No way.
It was Pete.
Oh my God.
What?
Peach, on you.
Yeah, wait till he gets to the part where we're talking about cupping balls.
I leave the guy alone on a show for fucking 2 seconds. He's talking about
Yep.
cupping balls.
So that was the totally cool Dark Side. Get off my lawn. Saturday night. Who said
Oh, that's why,
that,
because you
Dave?
use clips from all those shows. Yeah, that's clever.
I am a pretty clever motherfucker sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sticks, do you have a time tunnel?
No time tunnel this week.
Not
I'll be
this
back
week.
next week.
So this week we're doing lady time. So
I can
let's
see Marco shaking his head already.
What the fuck is
This is why I
nonsense?
stuck around. I just wanted to see Marco's expressions.
Yeah, this is the only reason I wanted to. Yeah. I was hoping we would do this just so I could see Marco's
I got
expressions.
86 quick.
You got to turn the red light on, Marcos.
Wonder why we
Can't
get
see
it.
it.
Wonder why we always get
Can't see it.
violated on the show. I get it. I see
Oh
now.
man, I had them all set up and I deleted them. So now I gotta go through.
All right. Well, it's good being on the show, Kyle. Appreciate it. Good luck.
Oh,
Good
good
luck with
time.
that
Gotta
segment.
go.
That's a penis there. Okay. All right.
So all right, here we
don't get us
go.
in trouble. It's
If
fun.
you guys are looking for new outfits to pick up for your wives or
don't
girlfriends,
watch your advice on it, but I appreciate
here you
it.
go.
Oh, jeez.
Here's a nice shirt you can always get.
What kind of bullshit do you watch on the internet, bro?
I definitely suggest buying a back brace as well.
Okay.
Remember to did you? So that is
She
a
sells
nice,
shampoo?
Now remember to get it.
Oh,
all
I see what she's doing. All right, fair enough. Okay. Good job.
One of these days we're gonna, because our viewing, our
This does not surprise me that
demographic,
this is on your feed, buddy. This doesn't surprise me at all.
with our demographic of viewers. One of these days we're gonna get the father of one of these girls in our chat.
Yeah.
And nothing beats a girl riding a bull. So if you ever want to take your wife or girlfriend to ride a bull, nothing beats riding bulls. Oh yeah, thank you very much for riding the
We're all
bull. Oh,
speechless.
you're, nothing like a booty shot of riding the bull.
Balance is important.
It is.
Good thigh master workout regiment will help with that.
Got to work on that counterweight when you're riding.
I had the see-through tops, and it looks like for some reason I exited out. So there you go. Are you ready for the weekend? Never mind. There we go.
Hey, at least you spared Marco breastfeeding videos this week.
He laughed.
This week.
He laughed.
Empty chair.
He laughed during this.
Turn your camera off, you bum.
I don't think Marco realizes you can turn your camera off. Oh, my God. I've never seen him do it.
No.
I've tried. I had a good. We're not going to do that one. I had a good testing the water to make sure it wasn't a see-through shirt, but for some reason it went away.
Uh-oh.
I need to screen cap that empty chair of Marco there and use that as my background from
I like how he left. So there you go. If you've got, that's a nice top. And if you like bull riding, I can't find any of the other videos that I wanted. Oh well. Fuck it. We'll go away. That was lady time. I fucked it up. Damn me. Let's go back to here. Now we are to the what everybody loves about SNS. It is Craigslist misconnections time. Where is that at? Where is misconnections? Here it is. Who would like to read the first misconnection?
You always want us to do it in voices, and I realized when we did comic book theater one time that I don't have a variety of voices to use. Sam is really good at this.
Marco learned that the Matt technique, when there is trouble, go off screen. Who would like to do the first misconnection?
RT Wrecker.
I'll do the. Go for it.
You appear to be young, healthy, and had no reason to use that parking space. I guess what I should have said was, please think and be better than this.
So Wrecker and McDowell is here in Mesa in Arizona. Just to let you know.
What happened? Sorry, I missed something.
Chastising somebody for using a parking space, I guess handicap parking space.
Yep. You should do that.
And being so angry that you put it on Craigslist and think that person's going to see it.
Craigslist? Why on Craigslist?
I'll read the next one. Use dildo. I want your wife's used dildo.
Oh, get out of here with
Let
this
me
nonsense.
know what you want for it. Would be awesome to get some pics of her too.
Oh my
look
God.
at
I bet you that's
playing and jerking off. Love jerking off other guys' wives.
This guy's got to be in Arizona too. This is definitely in Arizona. Dude.
No, this is actually Los Angeles.
No one can misspell that many words on accident, on purpose.
Who would like to read the next Craigslist ad? Don't all jump at once. All right,
I'll do it.
Go ahead.
All right. You are straight, but you enjoy picking on me for fun, making me smell parts of you, spitting on me. Just you.
Wait, what the fuck are you reading? Wait a minute. What's going on here?
This is misconnections.
What's that?
It's a thing on Craigslist where people find people like they're trying to look for
hookups.
Okay.
That share the same kinks.
So they just posted on fucking Craigslist?
Yep. Who wants to read this one?
I guess I'll read it,
Okay.
but I can't do voice. I can't do voice.
You don't have to do a voice.
I hired you to clean my house and ended up serving you.
Oh.
You were a hardworking blue-collar guy who worked way too hard for too little respect. I had hired you to clean my home, but after that, you would come over anytime your girlfriend was starting fights and make me cook you steaks. Rub your shoulders, whatever you wanted. Would be nice to another guy like that again. I just want to serve someone.
The fuck? These people are mentally fucking broken. What the
Cook
fuck?
you steaks. I thought it was going to go worse than that.
Hey, this is a bit though, right? This is like coast to coast and everything, where guys are trying their comic bits by writing stuff in. Or
I'm confused because this guy was hired to clean a house.
Yeah,
and
pipes instead.
And he's making somebody cook them steaks.
Right.
Did the person buy the steaks? Wait, who bought the steaks?
I don't know. I just if
I
have
just
a
show
house
up at the
cleaner,
front door with steaks and
I bet the homeowner bought the steaks.
Yeah, I just know if I'm hiring somebody to clean
not
my
an
house, I
hour
really don't
number?
want that person ordering me to cook them steaks and rub their shoulders.
Can you show us the ropes? You want to read it, Sticks? Or I will.
I'll read it.
I want
All right.
Sticks to read it, please.
All right.
Always wait for Sticks to read.
Can you show us the ropes? West Oakland. Seeking gifted men to shower my very attractive female friend in public, but privately during daytime hours.
Wait, what are you trying to
must
say?
provide video proof before we meet. Games of any kind will get an immediate block. If you do not fit the criteria, do not waste my time, please.
I like how.
Wait, what accent was it? What are you saying?
Like an Eastern European accent.
Sam, man. That's
Yeah, Eastern European. German.
Good job.
I like how they're.
That was
very
not
focused
German.
on that.
What the fuck are you talking about? Attractive female friend in public.
They have no time for games, no time for fooling around.
No.
Meant to shower me, very attractive female.
Don't offer Monopoly.
That was dead, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, who is this? I don't even understand who's writing this bullshit. Is it a
All kinds of people?
No, but is this a pimp trying to write something shit, or is this like a? Can you call them pimps anymore?
I think what he's doing is he wants to.
Thank you, Tyson.
He wants
Is this
to
a
watch
dude?
his wife. Yeah, he wants to watch his wife get railed by another dude.
Yeah, it's the cuck, probably.
Yeah.
Don't waste his time though.
I'll see you the
What?
link.
But that's it. That's the last.
Nah, I'm all
Craigslist.
right. I'm good. Whatever the fuck this segment was, probably fucking. That's not
Do
good.
not waste his time.
These are
This
the
segment
modest.
is a staple of SNS. What are you talking
Is it?
about?
Yeah.
Well, they got 50 fucking segments. They can cut about 10 of them out. So there you go. That's
So-
one right there.
These were the modest. These are the mildest ones I've ever picked.
Yes.
But it
Yeah,
has an intro,
yeah,
Marco. It has an intro.
Yeah, I know, right? Fucking dude,
Kyle is
everybody-
stating facts right now. These were like PG tonight.
Yeah.
These,
Really?
these were
I
like
knew Marco was going
Yes.
to be odd.
Compared to what I know, I knew Mark was coming on, so I picked.
I appreciate it. Thank you
Milder
for
ones.
my sensitivity towards stupid dumb
And
shit.
my background is now.
So why do these people wait? So what happens with these? What happens with these people? Do they fucking? I don't understand this lot. So like they just post shit on there. It's like a
I don't
diary.
think Marco's caught
Well,
it
they
yet.
hope somebody
It's
answers
classified
answers.
ads. It's
Yeah.
classified
Okay.
ads.
Look here. I'll show you.
Does it say used
Yeah,
car
Bruce.
for sale? So right next to used car for sale is like I want some dude to bang my wife.
So it's called Misconnections.
Hold on, I gotta get back to the
Oh, I
screen.
got to look for my neighborhood now.
So what a lot of people did was here's one. Hey Matt, we played golf at Apache Creek and Bear Creek a few days ago, and he's looking to find him again.
Hey, man.
Yeah, but fucking, what if Matt doesn't go on Craigslist?
Then
That's why it's so weird.
Yeah,
That
That's what I'm
people
saying.
randomly
Like
put
Matt's
this
not on. Is Matt on Craigslist?
like I saw you at Great Clips and wanted to talk to you. I couldn't for obvious reasons. I would like the chance to get to know you better.
What is this? Is psychopath? So this is just. It really is. It's crazy fucking people.
If you're really hot for somebody you saw at Great Clips,
no, this is crazy
Man.
people, right? So it's just a little
Yeah.
a bunch of crazy people saying. That's what I'm saying. Is this like the joke thing? Like like when people call like there's a guy that would go on to like the like not divorce court, but like some of those court things, and him and his buddies would all sign up for it. And they use it as their acting reel, and they would like act like they're suing each other.
So like here's another one: drunk, stoned, Viagra. Hit me up to get together.
you used to find these
What does
types of
that
ads like in the city paper and stuff like that in the back of
Yeah.
the class. But
I mean, we have Metro Times. It's not like that. Like
So like this is one we've done before.
Yeah,
Looking
our
for
new
a
times.
lady to eat out. Ride offered to LA to San Francisco. You come over to me. I come over to you. We could do it in my car. Single white male in here. Good
Classic.
shape.
classic.
what the fuck kind of mental fucks are these people?
I'll drive. I'll pay for you to get from LA to San Francisco, but we could do it in my car.
Yeah.
Trans woman I found very attractive. Me.
Serial killers.
I had no idea they
It's
installed
all right. I've heard enough. Kyle.
self-ordering.
I'm good.
I wasn't able to introduce myself at the time, or I would have.
Dude,
It's where all the best ladies go. Popeyes.
What I mean, I'm just saying, what mental state do you have to be in to post that on the internet and think that somebody's gonna like? If you're too shy to say something that to somebody's face, then like they read it on the internet, like I don't understand how that's gonna work out.
Looking for Miguel, my landscaper. Nice. Need you to bring your tools. I have a job I need you to do if you're out and about. Thanks.
Do they just have a landscaper named Miguel, or they're just looking for a Hispanic man?
Role
Is that what
playing.
that is?
Probably role playing.
Silicone breast forms. Size D. Damage. We cut the fit.
Got it.
mannequin.
Got it, Kyle.
And it
Clear.
worked.
We're clear.
Get rid of it. Like new. Bought for $60. Has cut on bottom and neck part.
Oh man,
Thanks for the flavor.
I don't even want to know what's in that cut.
Who cares, Marco? It's fucking hilarious.
About what?
Marco is looking for sane people on Craigslist.
No. I'm just saying, like, I didn't know that was no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is like, that's a lot of mental illness going on there.
Yeah. Well, that's our show for this week. I hope you
That's
guys-
how you end the show on that shit? Oh, good
Yep,
stuff.
that's how we end the show.
Oh my
And
god.
on the top.
So thank
And
you
on the
everybody
top,
for
baby.
coming and
Apparently, after
hanging
all
out
those, it
with
looks like
us.
a lot of ending on the bottom.
Thank you for coming hanging out with us. Make sure to check out the tax show with Marco on Wednesday, which leads us into Friday with the CBSI Hot 10 and the Qualified for all your favorite nonsense, which brings us back to Saturday night, the variety show where you get the missed connections.
I do have a show tomorrow night. Just to let you know.
Oh yeah, and Sunday, don't forget Star Wars.
It's like
Tales
12
from the
people
Dark
watch it.
Side. Hopefully nobody trolls it this week. Like they did
Longest
last
running
week.
show.
Throw some ropes at the dark side, boys.
So thank you, everybody. We appreciate each and every one of you that has
Epic game.
come and hung out. Make sure to catch us again next week.
Either you've got me